The following may include subject matters of war, violence, loss, and adult themes which may not be appropriate for all audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Far away, friends.
Yeah.
We're back, baby! Woo! Someone is a little jazzed. Someone's a little jazzed to be here. I have no idea who that is, though.
Toby, calm down.
Damn it, Toby.
Sorry, guys.
You're so loud, Toby.
Titus, you're just out of control over there, okay?
I'm trying so hard.
I know.
Jesus,
I know.
Got so
Sydney,
far.
wrap it up.
So, well, good evening to y'all. So glad that you could join us tonight. We are don't know what's going on with y'all, but we are in the midst of some deliciously cooling weather right now, which is
It's great.
quite appreciated here.
Almost like humans belong in Texas.
Over in the ATX, the falls are some of the most gorgeous, truly, I have seen in the world. So I'm looking forward to that. A quick shout out to Constructed Chaos, our sister stream. Alex and Morgan, y'all are going to be here very soon. Probably not at the same time at the table, but Alex for sure. And then Morgan, we're going to figure out some way to get you over to the Curse of Straw table. That'll be too much fun. So yeah, like 2 more sessions, y'all. Be on your best behavior.
Right.
What behavior? I don't see any bad behavior.
There's a bald man sit right here for me.
What's that?
Alex right here.
Well, you're going to find out. You're going to find out.
Don't smell the seat.
Oh gosh. Whew. Yeah, we're sorry. We're really disappointed
Sorry, guys, I
and
missed you
professional
guys.
tonight. Okay, well, we have Briarwood Candles, as always, Miss Kate Glass.
Yeah.
With her genius scent making. Justice is going to inspire us tonight. They're going to need some inspiration. I warned the players that tonight was going to kind of be an art house situation, so I'm going to try to make sure to stay clear narratively. Longtime viewers will probably not be that surprised, but every so often I really lean into subjective experience. I try to make sure it informs the narrative at all times, but we're going to be really looking at some of the psychological dimensions, even under some duress.
And speaking of some art house,
I do believe it's Whistle Willis Wild Wonderful Mind Adventure coming out to you every single Monday at 8 p.m. Central. We are just doing we're not doing live promotions anymore. We're just going to let the sucker ride. So make sure to watch it, comment, subscribe, like, smash, just about whatever. On top of that, go to Whistling Willy Stickers at gmail.com. Pick up your stickers. You get 2 of each one of these little bad boys right there. And then card to everybody else that's going on. And I'll throw in a couple extra handwritten letters there for you to show when we get big and famous. But yeah, come see us play.
Ooh, yeah. We're on where episode 3 just came out, and episode 4.
Oh boy, it's a bone to pick with you.
Sorry.
it's a wild episode.
It's a good
No,
time.
it's and the costuming and the voices and all are just top notch.
Right.
It's a
Oh,
lot of
you
fun.
get to meet a little somebody.
A lot of fun over there.
Man or whatever.
We're gonna run a LARP soon, right, Corey?
Yes.
Please.
I I don't want to be myself.
That's what I always think of. Live action role play for y'all who haven't done it, where you actually embody the characters and act them out.
I embody Donnie. I'm mostly Willie.
As opposed to act out. I don't know. You have some competition over here because Sydney did an incredible Willie.
Oh, I heard her impression of me. I commented.
It
was spot on.
great.
Thank you.
impressed.
Wonderful. I try to embody it.
I was like, am I here?
Whose Willie's better? That's a question.
Who doesn't
Let's get that candle lit so that we can get to our
Kelly Clarkson.
our subjective dysfunctional experiences.
Oh,
Great, actually. That was one of my favorite ones.
He's got waves.
I got a little fancy too.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
forgot.
fancy.
It was a little artful.
One of these years we'll get back to singing on stream. All right. Oh no, thank you, Donnie.
Yep.
That's right. Y'all made me
It's rare that I'm
Again?
not here, so you guys are
tie-break
able to.
again.
Hi,
Another
Brady.
for somebody
Tie
else.
I don't like tie breaking. I really don't.
All the tie breaks.
In the it's weird because in the home game I'm perfectly happy to tie break when we would do MVP. I know it just has a really, really different feel. No, and a very different campaign too. So I think there were really strong arguments for and against. I think though, Donnie, because of your daddy daycare comment, I think
Won. You guys, I wasn't even fucking here. In your face. No,
no, it things really could have degenerated rapidly on an overstuffed boat with panicked people. So.
Orbs tend to do that.
Yeah, they do.
Or not, depending on how perhaps fortune favors the bold. So
Depending on how you
perhaps the rolls
fortune favors the orb.
But we had a tie between Grip and Devrin, and so I'm going to give it to Grip because Grip.
Woohoo!
Also because that's an incremical amount of character growth for that.
Marcus.
character to be the voice of the
Truly.
person.
Marcus,
I did not know who I was talking to.
Something bad.
Gee, thanks.
Thanks, guys.
So funny.
Hey, Grandma is having her midlife crisis.
Fucking funny. I was.
Grandma shit.
Yeah, I know you were. I know.
Literally, who was I talking to?
Keeper of the journals. Whose turn is it tonight?
So today we have an extra special journal. From
Extra.
an extra special person.
Two extra.
Two
Wow,
extras.
okay.
Who's coming here?
And this extra person is gonna be right over there. It's gonna be Donnie.
So there are two?
Yes.
Donnie's.
There are two Donnies.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I thought you were
Actually,
like.
if you're really counting all the extras.
Oh, okay.
already-
I thought you were like, there's two journal entries, and I was like, who else?
I feel like you could. I feel like you could pull out an alternate Donnie pretty easily.
Oh, I do. You guys haven't met my twin brother. He just has a soul patch.
You already did. We just didn't notice.
He's so good. All right, so this is, I took in the liberty of, this is when Vale reads a letter.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, have been wondering about that as a GM. So great.
So, Vale taking off her armor, that kind of thing, basically sitting down to read this. L with a dot to start. I did not say goodbye. I know this. A letter is all that I leave you. I'm looking down at everything. Chaos being tamed, honed by your words. And also your presence, discipline, and insurance. Since my arrival in Visium, I've had a blackened shade lifted from my eyes, a calm wisdom allowing me for the first time to see life and see what those things are in my life for what they truly are. I see my fellowship. Mitra, wise with winters, but I see her as she is and has been, an unsure and young girl grabbing at a pain she carries within her. It looks like shattered trust. She's afraid of that. This we share. Grip, finding his purpose, but doubtful of his lineage and destiny. He has doubts. This we share. Devrin, the Gemini with the lost soul. This we share. Marcus, a man who fears what he has lost, not what he has given salvation. This we share. I can no longer share weakness. It cannot be so, for what is at stake? I must become a different version of me, one history and you both deserve. I look at you. I look at Spes. I look at the stars. It makes me think of Jason and Tesserin. They saw the same stars. The campaign for life as we know it, with no mention of who they were to each other and how they felt. The last foolish thing I'll do is this. I love you. I will never write this again. I may never say it. We've read the histories. We know the stories. We don't get to know how they felt. We never get that. That's why I'm keeping you for me. History doesn't get that. After what happens, whatever it may be, I get to live and die with you as my token and purpose, not to be shared or known. All men must die, we know it, but I, and only I, have the privilege to know how you made me feel. Burn this letter.
That's beautiful. Yeah, that's beautiful.
Holy. Holy moly.
Very, very different, too. Very different. Excellent.
Get that +2 to wisdom. We get it.
Okay.
The tale begins.
See, that happened. So, wind on your face, going through your hair, the miles falling behind you, a steed of legend propelling you forward with unearthly stamina and purpose. And this is the first time that you've had prolonged contact with Spes, Titus. And you feel these sensations and also little sparks of knowledge, memories, half faded, some quite distant, some closer, some recognizable, some going back to the dawn of when humans could be called human. And you begin the process of learning your nature. So you've had some idea of what Bellator Sanctus means. But much like an apprentice thrown in without any warning, or let alone formal training or handbook or any outrageous luxury like that, you're just having to figure out what your abilities are. You feel that candle of the gold burning inside of you, much smaller than Marcus's, much more focused, but then magnified tremendously through the artifact that stays lashed to your side and to your psyche. Is there anything that you are focusing on?
I'd say it'd be different when he's in riding rather than having Concord on his. It'd be have it on his back.
Okay.
And almost when he has those types of like conversations and epiphanies, he'd be looking over his shoulder like he's driving a car and someone who's sitting in the back seat and trying to have like open conversations with that. Mostly he's just focusing on the purpose and trying to get there as fast as possible. Reflecting on everything that happened, could have happened, and also just knowing like, okay, it's time.
Make an insight check.
Inside.
Insidey, baby. How insightful are
12.
you?
Okay.
Too bad.
I'll live with it. Thank God.
You, with enough time, you gradually become aware that Spes is trying to communicate something to you, but is in no hurry to do so. You don't have that concept, so you just are experiencing him or feeling him in a different way. Your first insight is that the first Bellator Sanctus Wex, Spes refused him and never rode with him. And it wasn't until Jason that this magnificent beast, if beast it actually can be called, came back into the fray. And now that you're with him, and this is day turning to night, and you can feel the bone weariness. You're only going to be, and you're trying to decide like how much you can tolerate in terms of just the jar of riding, because you're in armor too.
Yeah.
Now you're hardened. You are hardened. You're chosen who has supernatural resilience. but it's never been tested this way before.
Oh yeah, I mean it's just a sheer thing of endurance. I think that he would have probably have decided like sleep during the day, be awake at night, if we're going to continue through, like and ride the whole time, because he can do like the drifting during the day, where he just kind of feels a little bit more focused within that.
Make a con saving throw.
That is a 21.
Hey.
All right, you get into rhythm with him, and you rediscover the truth that you've known, which is that you can push your body. This is true in real life. This is how people get through extreme situations. For some reason, well, I know why, but Bud's actually popped into mind. The crucible for the Navy SEALs. And you throw the switch and you let this magnificent form that you have just absorb the shock again and again and again. And you let Spess, you are a passenger right now.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. I had a feeling it would be that.
and he's going along, and you catch a glimpse of a delighted Jason. So this mammoth person, even bigger than you are, but younger, no older than you are now, maybe even a little younger, laughing and only using Spess's mane as a grip, and the two of them just riding over these vast plains that you have never seen because you lived your entire life in basically a forested area.
When I'm seeing this, is this kind of like I'm also looking out, I'm seeing the tree line and basically it ends and I'm seeing like a confident of like that, like almost like a memory that I'm seeing through the glade, almost like how the sun comes in.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah.
That's how I like to see it. It's kind of like as him fading out, he's like, I'm awake. And then it's kind of like, it's like that appreciation and realizing that and like just kind of like, okay, go harder,
And sometime after, just with a capital A, make that insight check again. The DC is going to slowly go down.
Insight.
Oh no, it's a 6.
Okay.
I have 1 morale left. Vote for me for MVP. Hey, shameless plug. We got
So you continue, and like I said, this immortal creature, and that's the second insight you have, is that I don't know exactly how your character thinks of Tesser and Stormwarden, but maybe is sitting somewhere between like flesh and thought, like flesh and magic,
Yeah, I was thinking like flesh and like basically stardust, like just the creation of all, of just like that combinedness of it made real.
Spess is at least that high up on the metaphysical totem pole.
Oh yeah.
So you're not really riding any kind of horse. You don't even know if Spess can die in a conventional sense. And you know that this is more of an idea. Whereas the Loi, which is the word that is used for elves in this campaign, might have an upper limit to their immortality. You don't know. If so, it's vast.
It's like, yeah, they can live forever until that broken heart. Yeah. I mean, that's token. Yeah. Okay. I was like,
and as you're going through these things, there is a jolt as Spess suddenly you feel the rhythm shift, break, and he jukes off to one side, and beside you, something just cratered the earth, but it was focused, and his preternatural senses did not allow that attack to land. Meanwhile,
see myself out, guys.
See you later, baby. We got artillery.
This is dead. Well,
all right. So you, day 2,
What day am I on, by the way?
and
Our house, baby.
Oh no. Yeah, I was
it's just fading into after this arc is finished. I'll tell you. I'll give you the timeline. Yeah. I didn't say this session. I said this arc.
I don't plan on not being in my life.
Okay. Corey, give me a little roll. And give me the total.
25.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
A roll?
Okay. And that is the roll you had requested.
Yep.
Oh,
Before we
okay.
started.
I was like,
Okay. That will come out this session, I promise you. Okay. So, you, Devrin, kind of hit this moment of almost surreal, like hyperfocus is not the right word. Woo. I can't has English really. Hyper awareness, and you hit your 25, and then as the moments tick on, you don't think. So you sense life within this cocoon, within this pod, but no movement yet.
Ron, at the right time, I need you to maybe help me figure that out. I want to actually dip into the seawater and ritualistically pour the sea water onto it at the right appropriate time, whether it's at the sunrise or sunset.
Either would work. Okay. It's too far unless you either lower a bucket down or you just look around and during a good moment you quietly use your mage hand to scoop up some water.
I'll use the mage hand to lower the bucket and bring it up, I guess.
Okay.
Do that.
Okay. All right. Even though there are a lot of eyes on the ship, there's enough going on that you can find a moment where everybody is occupied with their own situation. And I guess I should set the scene because I'm trying to be a little bit conscientious about that at the beginning. So you guys are on the Siren. Mm-hmm. You have an old friend of the captain who had brought you to the Visum Summit, took over for her, and he is now taking you back. And
He's very tired of our shit.
he is keenly aware of chosen shenanigans, of these superpowered shenanigans, and is leery of them. And you currently have on your ship about 60 extra people, about 20 fighting men, about 40 civilians, most of whom are family to the 20 fighting men. All of them are from Visum, and they were all persuaded through various means, some supernatural, most just looking, although it's now been confirmed by Marcus, that they made the right choice, that their life beforehand was incorrect, was out of alignment with their spiritual principles. So they've come on, and they are rapidly becoming devoted. And Marcus, you have been pulling in the gold, performing what in this world absolutely is a miracle, transmuting gold into food and water to sustain their bodies. And also to relieve their minds, because whatever is, and there, you can feel like of these people, because these are 12th lighters, so these were kind of pariahs anyway to begin with for the Church of Light. Patience in particular, virtue name, which they, some of the female 12th lighters will rename themselves. And she took the name of Patience. She watches you closely, and she seems to have no problem understanding what the situation is. She insists on addressing you as emissary. She is not fawning over you, though, at all. She doesn't bow. She doesn't avert her eyes. She doesn't move aside for you any more than anybody else. All of that. Mm-hmm. So that situation is going on. Her husband, Gaius, is the leader of the 20 fighting men that are there.
During some time during the day, I'd like to go amongst the people and see if there's anybody I can actually heal with lesser restoration. Like if there's somebody who's blind, if there's someone who's lame, like a paralyzed feature or something to that effect.
It's an interesting one. So anything long term, I guess it would depend on how I had adjudicated it mechanically. Like blinded doesn't necessarily mean that one is blind, or paralyzed. It does not necessarily mean one has suffered from polio, childhood polio or something. I'm going to say though that they're different, especially if you're willing to broaden that out a little bit to like cure disease, sure, and that sort of thing. Then you start to go through, and there's a rash of. I mean, life is hard. This Terra is quote unquote, the world of muscle and blood. So there are plenty of people who have various low-grade infections, who have some skin diseases, who have, rashes and irritations and injury. I mean, that's just part of life. It's why down in the South, people, die sometime in their 30s or early 40s, typically. Here's one. Somebody who was nursing a horrible toothache, which given time is lethal.
Yeah.
Under this medical level.
Old man Spigot's got a
So
splinter.
he's just, he's absolutely amazed when the gold swirls into him, brings down the inflammation. His wife is crying, and she's falling over you, and Patience reminds her, remember, be grateful, not worshipful.
Indeed. That's good. I'm going to try to experiment. Is there any blinded people, not blind people?
On that ship, no.
Okay.
No.
Then that'll wait. My thought was use the restoration, actually replenish the hit points that was lost because of it, and then use a cure to see if I can bring it on back out.
I got the perfect guinea pig for you.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Don't even think
I'll try
about
that.
experimenting.
You're not eyeballing,
That's so irresponsible.
pun actually not intended, you're not eyeballing Mitra for any of this,
No,
right?
absolutely not. She would accept it anyway.
No, I'd be like,
She would
why?
accept it, and I'm getting to the point now where I understand who will accept it and who won't. And Marcus's.
I wonder why.
So, okay. Grip, you have an increasingly restless companion. That's one word for him. And Mac the Knife, or Macarius, is on an already crowded ship, is breathing down your neck. And then when he's not breathing down your neck and he doesn't have your full and complete attention, whenever you have to go, and you seem to have been generous with your time, but you can almost see him wanting to turn your face back to him if you're looking away. He doesn't, but
Interesting.
he's kind of getting into your space and following you around.
Stage 5 clinger.
You have no idea, Donnie.
Yeah.
And then finally he hops up onto the railing, and with great ease just starts walking along the railing, daring the ship and the elements to buck him in.
I was like, okay. So I want to spend some time with Marcus and the new people, just being present, learning some of their names.
Okay.
I think we need to introduce prospective legionnaires to the Myrmidon and see if they want to understand more about what service looks like. You are under no obligation to serve. You are free here. But if you are, you have to understand what you're getting into, and you need to make that decision.
Very good idea.
Guy says, aren't we though? I assumed you don't have a title, do you?
Advisor.
Oh, apologies. Then, and your name is Grip?
Yeah, that'll do.
Advisor Grip. Very well. His wife gives him a look, Patience gives him a look, and he just says,
I mean, you already pledged your sword to Lord Titus, so your path is probably set. But
well, we just all assumed that we were going to be resuming our trade up
you're
there.
not going. You're certainly welcome to. It's important that you understand it's a choice. We're not going to conscript you or press you into service. That's not the way to do it.
He's right.
Okay.
So, if you do want to serve, I'll look over the big guy. This is the guy you want to talk to. Oh, and the little guy.
So, Titus's longtime childhood companions,
Flash and Thunder.
friends, Flash. Ellery and Lepidus Minor come waddling and trundling over respectively.
Ask them any questions. Make your choice with eyes open.
So, advisor, emissary, with full respect, during a time of war where you're sure to be assaulted, you would be all right if I turn my gladius into a plowshare?
Yes.
I have my own personal feelings, but I do not speak for House Vorn in my personal voice.
We
Understood.
And we actually really do appreciate your own needs and wants for what you want to do. People make choices in their lives that they don't feel they can make otherwise. Now you have that choice. We would love it if you would serve with us. There's plenty of good men and women out there. And I would say that loud enough so that the women could actually hear that there are women out there who serve as frontline fighters for us. Anybody is allowed to be anything they really want, Germentum, save a few notable positions.
A couple heads perk up. A couple of the women perk up when you said that.
I connect eyes with Patience and I nod.
She seems indifferent, and then she looks over to Grip. You will have freedom. You will have freedom as you've never known, she says, looking at you, talking to the men.
Just so. Patience.
I believe you were quoted as saying that, advisor.
Sounds like something I'd say. It's true.
Oh, wait, you did. Max yells out from the railing.
But the price of that. Do you all know
Matt comes right up to your side
the
and
meaning of the word juramentum?
they look at each other, and Kaya shakes his head. We do not, advisor.
Oath. Ask your questions. Understand what it is you are seeking. And make your oath. Or don't. But if you do, we will expect you to keep it.
More than fair. He looks south. We have no life to go back to. So we'll be all of us will be taking some kind of oath, and there's a general assent and murmur to that. Patience looks at him. We don't know how we feel about this freedom. It's sudden. It may not even be welcome. Does that offend you, advisor?
Not in the slightest. I understand that most people do not have the opportunity to see beyond the life they are given. We offer that opportunity. You are not under any obligation to take it.
The two leaders, Gaius and Patience, look at the two leaders here, and then she takes a moment and carefully, not full on, but she takes a sidelong glance at Macarius. Make a insight check, both of you.
Come on, insight. Come on, insight.
Oh, inside.
That's
So,
cough.
is that a cock?
Yeah, it's cough from here.
Give it a go.
I'm sorry.
It's gonna
I'm
be
sorry.
better. It's gonna be better.
It's way worse.
I'm
23.
sorry.
Okay. Whatever Patience is thinking or feeling in that moment remains hers alone. Okay. Mitra, while this is happening, what are you doing?
I'm people watching. I'm
Sounds reasonable.
kind of seeing, ways that people are behaving around each other, especially the 12 flighters, because this is way out of my realm of understanding. How they act, how they think, how they take care of their own. And also somewhat keeping an eye on Mac the Knife. Making sure he doesn't get up to any shenanigans.
Okay. The very first thing that you see about them is that they're tight-knit. And it doesn't take you long to, with that kind of point blank, but also detached observation, doesn't take you long to realize that a lot of them, I won't say most of them, but a lot of them are related to each other that left.
Okay.
It's one of the reasons why word spread so quickly. And you do know, make a religion check, actually.
Yes!
See if you have the context for this.
Wait, okay, my religion.
Normally, if you had grown up here, I wouldn't make you do this, but...
Not good. 9.
9? Okay. You have some vague idea of... DC was only 10, actually, but...
Oh, really? Damn.
you
Should
have
have just given it to me. No.
You have some vague idea that that the 12th, the 12th light is not an official light of the larger church. But you are now like realizing that to understand them, you need that piece at some point. Because there's something going on here, and I don't, of all the characters, potentially I don't have to tell you that your religion informs a lot of your culture.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Really?
That's just intrinsic. Intrinsic.
So there's that. Fortunately, you all have a common tongue, so that's easy enough. And then as far as Macarius goes, make a insight on that.
Ooh, my favorite. Okay. Insight is a +7. God damn it, a 10.
A 10? Okay.
DC was 11.
He's
12.
he's twitchy.
Yeah.
He's getting more twitchy, not less. As the close proximity, the smells. If there was a lack of food, you would think that there might have already been an incident. Because you look at him and he's lean, but like you do not doubt for a flicker that he would murder somebody to make sure that he had his next meal. Fortunately, Marcus is literally pulling mana from heaven, transmuting that into
It's living.
Plentiful food.
Yeah, there's plenty to plenty to go around.
It lasts for 24 hours too, so there's pretty much pickings whenever anybody wants it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean some of it will start to go bad, but through the whole day, yeah.
Are you still?
No, so did you want to do anything with that?
I
or?
do, in fact.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh,
Mitra, did you want to do anything with that?
As soon as I kind of figure out how twitchy he is, I can definitely tell that he needs to like get some of that energy out. So I'm gonna try and pull him aside, give him a big pat, and just kind of gesture over and just take my overcoat off and just ready to spar.
The crowded boat.
Make a persuasion check.
Ooh.
He'll figure out a place to spar. Don't worry.
Oh.
That's not the problem.
I'm going here. I'm going here. You said persuasion?
Yeah.
Not my favorite, but whatever. It doesn't matter. 19.
19. Yeah. When he's like, he looks over. I want to bite him.
Bite them?
I want to bite him. He's looking at Grip. He bears some pretty serious incisors at you. Almost wolf-like.
Literally or figuratively. Just out of curiosity. Okay, we're gonna have to fix that. And then I'm ready to just
So it's his idea, actually, and you see pretty quickly this was maybe some kind of drill, or he's adapting a drill. At Fulgore's people, the crazy chosen group that he came from.
Interesting.
Because remember, he was like basically a mascot. He was the weakest one out of all of them.
Love that.
So
the pug of the group.
The pug of the group, if you will.
Nice.
He jumps up into some of the rigging,
and
that's his idea of where y'all need to spar.
Okay. I got a high enough dex. I can do it.
So you start scrambling up and down, and before I move on, give me 2 rolls. Give me an acrobatics or athletics, but I think it's acrobatics for you.
Yeah, it's gonna be acrobatics.
And then like a general to hit roll to see how well you're.
Mac the Knife doesn't use Mentleys for his
doing it.
This will be my.
He hasn't been civilized yet.
That didn't end well.
Are we struggle busting up over there?
Yeah, acrobatics 10.
Okay, we're struggling.
And to hit?
We don't plummet.
To hit, do I add anything? I mean, for my unarmed.
Like you're to hit, yeah, because you absolutely have proficiency. Yeah, Dex plus proficiency.
That's like a 24.
Okay, so you.
I'm still getting them.
You're actually.
You're like a little drunken monkey.
When you have
drunken master.
When you can get your enough stability to actually launch an attack, you're nailing him, or as he comes in, you're like batting it aside and then following the hand back in. Following the arm back in. You do remember the adage, "Woe be to he with a slow return." So as the arm comes in, and Mac's spirit actually lifts when this is going on. The problem is that this little Paija is just scrambling all around you and making a monkey out of you mobility-wise.
He's got the zoomies. Let him run. No, let him run.
That also means he's working about 3 times harder than you, though, which is nice.
True.
And at some point, he's going to declare victory as he yanks you off of it by throwing himself bodily off and dragging you. But
At some point, I would have noticed and started just like cheering. Like, ah!
For who? We don't know.
Dinner and a shot.
he looks over, and there's, as you cheer, and as people are forced to look up at the spectacle, there is one moment of the first actual non-ironic smile that you have seen on his face.
He's got some people to roughhouse with. It's nice.
He did.
Well, remember, all of his
Adoration of the
training
crowd.
is about the crowd, and you have worth if the crowd is screaming.
Control room.
A good gladiator.
I would have used some of this free time to check in with Devrin and
You don't have your murderous, utterly codependent
Shadow.
tail.
and just like go
Distracting.
investigate the pod, like open up my arcane eye, probably get Adrian over here to just like start looking at these sigils and like, what does this mean? Just like trying to understand this thing more.
So there is a brother Adrian with you, who has also abandoned his life, a promising life in Leptis Regium. He was he was like a rock star amongst their sages. Mm-hmm. He has recently blown the whistle on the church, one of the church's least savory operations going on over there. What Lucretia Vale does with that, what Lady Vale does with that, remains to be seen. However, careful, baby. He accedes. He goes over. Devon, I assume that you're staying right by this thing.
Yeah, I'd give it, the ritual, he who's over water and life, I give thee and I pour it. And I want to do this on the sunrise because that's more a bringing of life, where sunset's more of a
opposed to-
setting. This
Okay.
makes sense.
Okay.
So that's when I did that.
like
But
that.
other than that, I'm kneeling, I'm in meditation. Maybe at some point I'll probably even pull this out and start looking
And
at
start
this.
on the next layer of decoding.
Yeah.
Okay.
With my back to the egg and just kind of channeling the energy.
And that is Wesa's your twin sister's death poem, which is classically written in High Valkyrie with very, very obscure and archaic grammar and diction. So you're currently, even though you have like native level, you've never done before. So you're making your way through the different interpretations of it. And I'll let you roll on that pretty soon then, Corey. Again, see if you can get the next layer of it. Okay, so very briefly then, as you tune yourself to the arcane energies and you're looking at it, its singular grip, you've so in the Gravedigger's domain, I believe, and this is in written form, so this can be checked, but I believe I put down that you saw like some of the perfected patterns of the way that he would manifest.
that was the first time using the arcane eye.
Yeah.
I just
Right. So you are not used to, and having been in man's world for several winters now, you're no longer, I guess just one, but you're no longer used to seeing that perfection. You've been using this talent quite a bit. So it's a funny thing to see a pattern that's so vastly different from from the stolid, practical lines of the Gravedigger, where the mana, once it's locked in, never changes ever. Like you could fireball the marble and it would do nothing to it. Here, though, you see this dance, these turquoise ribbons in this almost, but not. Actually, I can just say Mayan. Mayan, I was going to say Grecian, but I'm like, I don't have to reach for that. We have perfect, even closer ones. So this procession of patterns and symbols, and they're moving.
can
They're
I
moving.
see if any,
It's breathing.
interesting. Is there any correlation between the alien sigils and these patterns of movement? Because if I do start to notice that, that's when I'll point definitely like this symbol, and I'll kind of describe the effect that I'm witnessing.
Okay. I will get back to you on that, and I'll let you make 2 rolls then. So that I don't forget, because there's a lot going on in this session. Arcane and Arcana and Investigation.
Quick thing. Thank you, Grim, for those 5 Griff subs. We
Thank you,
Grim donation of $10 for Donnie's stream last night. He's sorry he missed out.
really.
That's very sweet. Thank you.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Donnie put a lot of work into
You're
this.
getting a lot of stickers, dog. I have too many.
Okay, so Titus, you have just avoided somewhere north of 60 points of damage, because I don't even know if I could call him your steed. Your quadrupedal companion has the alert feat and cannot be surprised, and dodged away from this thing. So now, with danger, now he puts on the jets and you are flying over.
When that did happen, I was wondering, did I smell anything? Because whenever you hear like the aftermath of an explosion, or if you smell something, obviously you're familiar with it. You can tell if it's like a gas or if it's an oil, if there's something that isn't there. So if I could see if it was like a magic or if it was some type of projectile.
Make a perception roll. Normally it's investigation, but you don't have time to really.
13.
13?
Wait, no, 14.
14? Okay, 14. Look at you. Better wisdom.
Who would have thought? This dumbass. All right.
You look back. There's no smell for a very good reason. That was a dagger that just cratered some of the earth. Because it has so much bloody kinetic energy and chosen are crazy.
Okay.
Okay, so you...
Wow.
Spess is flying now, and you did not... Actually, no, you've never seen that mechanic. You as a player has never seen the mechanics, so Titus has never seen this narratively. In between ticks, like in between where the hooves are hitting,
Yeah, when it's...
there's another burst of speed as he takes legendary actions, and he's... there's a different Vampire the Masquerade where I would call this celerity, but he's moving farther and farther than should be possible. And then, of course, it just would be like, peak would be like Kentucky Derby, speed. Anyway, so just flying down there. What are you doing?
Reaction, I would take the shield, basically, that would be riding on my side. I would place it on my back. I would take Concord out, move it over to my side, kind of draw it, but I would also keep it inward, like how you would hold a blade like that to keep the blade forward so I wouldn't worry about stabbing Spess and or myself. Basically just readying an action in case anything kind of comes up. But I just always like that kind of roll with the shoulder, so I know it's hitting my armor. There's nothing I can hurt, but there's only damage I can do in front of me.
Okay.
And more behind me.
Make that. No, that's really good. Make that insight roll again.
Okay.
Another insight.
Get in sight.
Please, baby.
Insight.
No, it's an 8.
Get incited, dude.
Shit.
Okay, we're close. We're close.
Yeah.
We're close. We're not there yet, though.
Yeah. And on top of that, too, there's one thing that I've been wanting to mention in character, but he definitely has like a rope that he can do it on. And like, so no matter what, Concord with the hilt and everything like that is kind of tied on to his wrist as much as he's holding it.
Okay.
Because it's like, hey, if you drop this.
Okay, right, because you don't want to get knocked out and then get snatched off and then have
It's like ski poles.
Concord go flying into
And I'm a bad
the brush.
skier. So I know to prepare.
All right. So this goes on for a while actually, and then
Explosions.
No.
Oh,
just,
okay.
No, just Spess sprinting.
Okay, just the one.
Yeah, sprinting.
Thank God. I
And-
kept thinking it was like fucking Karen Tan.
Then finally, you're not sure how many miles passed, but he stops, and even he, with that kind of exertion, both physical and spiritual, his flanks are heaving a bit, and he's looking around. He does a complete 360 around,
Yeah.
and you can feel some energy coming off of his horn as he's looking around, and there's just a faint. It's pretty subtle, but there's a faint glitter running up the horn and then out. In each of these maybe quadrants.
Wow.
As he's hitting these.
Very cool.
And then
What was that?
turns back and looks. And with advantage, make that insight check.
This is the one.
Advantage. This has got to be it.
Two natural ones.
Got to be it.
Okay, great. Yeah, that's
Okay.
a 21.
Okay.
Did you just say 2 natural ones?
Well, no, I got a 19 and a
Little bastard.
17.
Okay.
I was very, very
Two natural
thankful
good
for that.
ones. Good ones. That's what I meant to say. Not just one.
I can't wait until Mac knifes you. All right.
That's a good save, Corey.
Yeah, thank God.
Okay, so what did you get?
21, 19.
21.
Yep.
Wow. He has you kind of like, as some channel opens up in your mind, and you hear him very clearly in your mind say, "Look."
Yeah, I look.
No. Look. Champion. And the thoughts guide you to some new place, new question mark place inside of yourself. And there's one of those, you may spend your entire life and not fully understand this relationship or the tasks ahead of you, and that's okay. But one of the very, very basic lines ripples in your hand, and you feel yourself connect with the Concord, with that line that's best that's guiding you along. And you can, as part of being a Bellator Sanctus, you now have detect question mark as some sort of beast as a cantrip.
Hell yeah.
And as you send that energy out, and again, it's a ripple. How do I want to describe this? It's closer when Marcus uses healing words, so like it's pretty, but delicate isn't the right word either.
Bellowy.
It's just a quick, well, in the home campaign, there's a word for it, but I'm trying not to use that, Corey. So it spreads out, and there's like here we go. The gold crinkles as it spreads out to about 30 feet around you. And it's simultaneous, all sides.
Can I add just?
Sure.
Okay, so when I'm thinking about casting this cantrip, I know that it could be through Concord, but or if not without Concord. Like it could be done either way, but I think I'm like holding his sword and kind of like knowing that, and like, look, he's gonna have his sword kind of out like at the ready, and then he's going to kind of put it down, and then basically almost like that golden blood of like when he was carrying it out of the cathedral and the blood kind of came down, and then that drip of like golden light kind of falls down, and then it ripples like
That's perfect for this character.
yeah, and then it's just kind of like going through, and then it's seeing the resistance of where it is. He sees the trees, but it's all natural, but if something else kind of comes back.
Perfect. Okay.
Like a drop in a pond.
Yeah, like a drop in exactly, like a drop in
I
a
was
pond.
thinking like that Zen garden, like, okay, look within yourself, using this thing to look within that.
And then with no bites from either of you, Spes gives a little nod and then continues at a quick pace toward Jarmentum.
Like, are you hungry?
No.
Before we start, I'm like, fair enough. Neither am I. It is just kind of like, like I know.
Oh, really?
Sure, dude. Yeah, likely story. Yeah.
So they growl. I'm not hungry.
I'm eating on the back. Yeah.
You
Totally not.
You
hungry.
hear the thought begin to form in his mind, but before he projects it to yours, he aborts the send, which was, do you hunger?
I'm totally okay.
Because I was literally drawing in breath to say that as the GM. Okay.
Yeah, that's so funny. Wow. I totally am. I'm fine.
And he has this. Yeah, he has a teenager moment. Okay.
And everything that he normally eats would be on his person.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. As long as my legs are strapped in.
So some more time passes. No more incidences. Am I going to have you roll once more? No, I'm not.
The last two were 19 and 17. I'm okay.
I'm going to say, with the 21 con save. Because it's quick. I don't know, maybe the last day. So, you're
Like lady.
You start to see land, not the land itself, Titus, but the foliage, the topography, and you're getting close to Pollux now.
Okay.
It's looking more familiar. Like you're that far now, so you've made the good majority of this trip
brush.
already.
Yeah, I know the tree. Yeah.
And this maybe is like as far out as some of your early patrols ever would have gone out, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I like to think about it as like if you're going from Visium, which would be more of like a temperate kind of Ohio climate, where I feel like Cherrymentrum has more of a Pacific Northwest vibe because it has so much of like a cold front water kind of coming off, super lush for farming.
Yes.
And stuff. Okay,
Yes.
sweet. Yeah, so it's
Yes.
like, okay, that tree is bigger. I know this. Not I know the tree, but I know the tree.
The trees are bigger. No, the tree. Yeah, the trees are,
because it's
are literally
untouched.
bigger and thicker, and it's and it's all almost virgin territory. Okay, and then you have a visitor.
Flash away.
Mitra,
Hi.
Oh, I have a visitor.
you do have a visitor.
Is it urban time? Hopefully.
Mitra, finally this day,
Thank God.
and you've talked to your companions. Did you wind up going below decks, or did you or are you staying above decks? I think you wound up going below decks to sleep.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I could be wrong on that, but you and if I am, I'm sure someone will point out the inconsistency. So
Wherever you want me
the downside of having all these things taped,
I
damn
think I
it.
did go below deck.
I'm
with
pretty
all
sure.
The other women.
Yeah, I know you did for the captain, but yeah. Okay, so at least the second night you decided, okay, enough of the sardine situation upstairs, stacked like corkwood,
Yeah, I'm like, I need some fresh air.
and you. Okay.
I'm about to get possessed.
So you go, so you go down, and you have a certain item. You have a certain necromantic artifact, one might even say.
Okay.
And as you dig around in your pack, and you'd wrap this in a rag, and you are thinking about it, you unwrap the rag, and it's gone.
I'm immediately. My immediate thought is that Mac took it. That's my immediate thought.
That's fair.
Can I find him?
Yeah, sure. I mean, there aren't many. It's pretty hard to.
Yeah.
Even for someone as
find
skilled as him, it's pretty hard to.
Am I able to find spec? You're on him.
Yeah. Well, all you have to do to find Mac is find Grip, and so
Little drool trail.
you find Grip, and this you don't know if Grip understands, but like this boy has it bad, and he's watching him. He's watching him like a cat watches catnip when it knows what the delivery is.
I was thinking about dead mouse. Like a wounded one.
Like,
so-
I brought this for you.
So you come up,
at it.
and as if on cue, you see Mac presenting Grip with a fish that he speared. So he tied a rope around his knife, and then he thunked it down and
A little harpoon action.
yeah.
Okay.
Impressive.
So you got some witchery, eh? Hook it up.
Could ask nicely.
I did.
Did I hear a question mark in there? I'm not sure. I don't know if I heard it. You don't know what a question mark is, don't you?
I'm stomping up.
Do you
and
know-
I'm gonna just grab
do you know how
him
to-
by the scruff?
Do you have the secret of the word, Mac? Have you ever wanted it? Fair enough.
Oh my god. This is happening. I'm walking up to
Okay,
Mac and
yeah.
just immediately grab him by the scruff.
Okay, he grabs you, and he grabs the hand. You kind of grab the hand. You grab the hand that is grabbing. Yeah, there's a little
Team break.
What the hell's going on, Mitra?
there's a quick round of push hands.
Yeah.
Which you wind up winning.
break
as
it
he-
up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as he kind of skitters back. He keeps his balance. Then he says, "Oi, what crawled up your ass and died?
Where is it? Where is it? The stone.
This? You want the other eye?"
Mitra, did you lose your...
And I'll
Did you
hold
lose
up
your
the
stuff?
rag and kind of like wipe it in his face, just kind of like toy with him a little bit.
He slashes at the rag. Are you going to try to snatch it back?
Yeah.
Okay, make a sleight of hand check.
Nice.
I was sick.
I can't wait to see what this Mac fella can do.
16.
Okay, you he nicks it, but you snatch it. You snatch it away.
Mr. Prepper Corner.
I know you took it. You witnessed this whole thing, didn't you?
What you on about?
Mitra, you know he took it? Do you know?
He has followed you as his shadow the whole time.
Yeah, he's followed me as his shadow the whole time.
He's undoubtedly witnessed me having this.
We all witnessed you having it. You pulled it out on the poop deck.
Then who else would be stealing this thing? You?
There are other people on this ship other than the kid who doesn't know, and he doesn't know his ass from a hole in the ground.
Yeah.
Hey,
What?
I ain't kid.
Well, how old are you?
Old enough.
Mitra, I think
enough
we
to-
have a bigger
Old,
problem
old
here.
enough to kill and shag.
So it looks like you lost
That's a man.
your mindfuck orb. Is that what happened here? Because it seems like that's what happened here.
It has not left my bag since I put it back in.
Fuck.
Well, it must have, because it's not there.
Who's fucking?
So,
There's a gauntlet.
and there's like a second of pause. There's like, I can't deal with this right now.
Turn
So-
and slowly wink.
Let's try to think about this rationally.
Dad Daycare Part 2 begins.
Grieved.
I just need to find it. I'm going to test it when we get near Pollux. I've made a deal with the captain.
You made a deal with the What kind of deal did you make with the captain?
To temporarily pause the ship so I can get off and test the damn thing.
Oh, well, you know what? I see a big hole in your theory here. You don't have the orb.
Yes! That is what I've been saying the whole time!
Yeah, so he doesn't have it. You don't have it, right? If you lie to me, I'll eat you.
Is that a promise?
In what way?
Scrumptious. Salacious.
Would you happen to know if anyone took it? I know you watch everyone on this ship.
Oh, some kind of toy.
Since you have such a rapport with the captain, why don't you ask him? And then he can talk to his men and search his ship. Because it's far likelier one of them than one of us.
You heard Marcus's heavy tread
Oh,
come partway
boy.
into the ship and then
Oh,
stop.
Here comes Daddy.
Oh, goodness. Father's here.
Where's old Ruckus?
You're older than him.
So funny.
Mitra lost a rock.
I swear it disappeared from
He's
my
the-
bag.
He's an ad.
All right.
It hasn't left there since I last took it out.
He's kind of like everyone's.
Who do you think took it?
Ain't mine.
At first I thought it was
Not
this
yet.
one here, but apparently I was wrong or he's very much lying.
Did you take the orb?
That's extra.
Did you take the stone from the pouch? Yes or no?
What stone?
The one
Ouch.
the one that she was looking at on the poop deck. You know, when we are gonna kill her, maybe.
That stone.
Well, I remember the near Shankin, but that's about it.
So you've taken nothing from her pack.
That's the important part. Did you take anything of Mitra's? Did you go through her stuff?
Watching the kitties. Leave the father.
All right then.
Well, smart, first of all.
Having a great time.
But would you happen to know anybody who was eyeing my back, looking through it, possibly? Anyone who has
We're not.
intentions?
You're the one who can like tell when people are lying and stuff.
I'll insight Mac. I'm
Okay,
inciting him.
okay.
I don't care.
Okay, go for it.
Oh boy.
God, the drama of that.
Oh, this is awesome. 26.
Yeah.
Huh. I beat you.
I'm so happy I'm not on this ship.
I know, isn't it great?
Thank God.
26.
Insight?
Your Dungeons and
Seven.
Daggers.
Yeah.
dude.
You.
Oh, sorry, 24.
artillery
Sorry.
daggers.
There is 24. There is a still.
Close enough.
There is a.
I'm bad at math. Don't
There
worry.
is an interesting dichotomy going on here because you feel like when it came to anything that Mac, on the 24, I'm going to give you this much. When you feel like if it came to something that Mac considers important, he's actually going to be a pretty capable liar.
Okay.
But it's more like battlefield deception or the trickery of like a cunning adversary. You think day to day, though, like you see a very clear bifurcation of his animal instincts. So read like perception, wisdom, and like his ability to resist outside influences versus his emotional instability versus his emotional stability and his understanding of himself.
Okay.
So there would be ways of getting to him because a lot of my NPCs, I split stats. So there would be ways to get into him where you'd be working like a 7 wisdom, and there'd be ways where you'd be dealing with a 14, 15 wisdom.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Copy that.
So in this moment, you would be shocked if he is so totally focused and besotted on this one right now that he can barely breathe about anything else.
Okay. Copy that.
Oh, the best roll. I got a 35. Are you kidding?
Oh, no. The obsession.
I'm always going to remember that. I'm always going to remember that, man. That's a 35. That's obscene.
Holy shit.
Yeah. You shouldn't even really be able to do that.
All right.
But
Mitra, where was your pack?
Next to my pad.
Where it was your pad?
Downstairs.
When was the last time you saw it?
it's
When
been
I
a hot
was-
minute because you hadn't looked at it the whole day.
Since this morning.
Since this
So
morning.
you left your pack below decks where the women and children are.
Yes.
So that's a good first suspect. But let's rule out our people first. Let's rule out our people first.
He didn't take it. 29, did he take it? Yeah. Does he have an inkling of where it might have been? Like, oh, well, I didn't take it, but...
He doesn't know what an orb is.
Orb.
And then you said stone. He thinks that you're talking about
Rock.
a gem.
Oh.
Because that's the only thing in his world that people
makes
would be
sense.
fiting about,
Yeah.
like to this
Yeah,
degree.
like a black.
So he's probably
or
thinking
something.
like a black pearl or a diamond.
Okay.
Honestly, yeah.
I'll take another moment to call on the goddess's power to give my eyesight. Grip.
Yeah.
Did you at any point go into Mitra's pack and take the stone from her pack?
Fucking no.
Okay. Roll,
no, dude.
roll and roll.
Well, what am I rolling?
Persuasion or deception, your choice.
God.
Can I just choose to...
Tell the truth.
Well, I got a 28. Can you beat that?
That's a natural 20.
Wow.
Can you still beat a 28?
I don't think.
Persuasion, it's 27.
Actually,
Yeah.
pretty damn close.
Damn. Fuck.
My eyebrow will actually shoot up at that because I know I'm spot on.
Yeah, you are.
My God.
Wow. No, I believe you.
What? Is there something here that I'm missing?
Yeah.
An orb.
Oh, yeah, my rock. My wonderful stone from
enough.
Nikolai, a dead soul.
Now I'm going to take a moment to scan the people around us.
And I'm
Because
scanning
we're not
too.
to see if there's anybody who might be like, or whatever. You know,
I'm
a little
scan-
bit
I'm
more.
When you said dead soul, I just had poor unfortunate soul pop up.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
Say mine, say mine.
Okay, so you're starting to look around, and you're physically looking for the stone. You're looking for guilty faces, or
First a
Yeah.
guilty face in the crowd. to see if that
Anyone
might be
listening
watching
in
the
and
crowd.
like,
Okay.
maybe I shouldn't.
While they're doing it, I'm just looking for the second mate. I probably can't divine anything off of them, but I'm going to just try to find where that person is.
okay.
Damn.
Christ.
Nothing. God damn. 9. Jeez. You're
9.
going to jail.
You're Mitra. You can feel your emotions beginning to rise up and take over, which of course by your path is a big no-no.
Oh, I know. I know.
And
But I'm desperate. I'm desperate.
and you start to like taste the desperation that you've been swimming in ever since for some reason, maybe even before you left Vicem, but certainly by the time you got on this boat.
Oh, yeah.
You've just been like feeling it rising up and building up in you. Marcus, I'm going to give you an insight check. I know you're looking over the boat. This close to dark and this many
Time
people,
isn't it? The
you're
day
not
is
going to
it?
find. I mean, the day has passed, so.
I rolled an 18 on the die, but I've already used it twice, and I'm probably plan on continuing to use it again until we either get to the bottom of it or
Okay.
into the thing.
We'll see how long. Yeah, there might be a practical point where you start to get mentally exhausted, but
enough.
so far you're okay.
So 28 again.
28 again. So you catch Mitra. I'm going to give you a deception roll on that. I know you're not going to beat that, but I want to see by how much he gets that. I want to see how many layers deep. Marcus.
Deception's not my greatest.
No, I know,
strong suit,
I know,
but That's
I know.
okay.
Hey.
Okay, 5. Yeah.
5.
You can
Okay.
definitely tell there's something going on
So
here.
there's a moment where, because you're literally standing right next to Mitra, there's a moment where it's not the guilty faces that are really concerning you, or the lack of guilty faces that are concerning you around. It's this, frankly, uncharacteristic like spike of panic or at least like strong rising anxiety that is just reverberating in this chosen individual to your left, who you've seen just go through this whole harrowing situation of the camp. So you know they're a far cry from a weak-willed individual, but this is just something is happening next to you.
Does it feel like charmed, like a magical effect of charm? Because I've never seen her this.
You don't have enough experience with that kind of magic to say for certain.
But just from looking at them, it's...
Nature, can I try
You will
something?
eventually find the second mate, Toby.
With your permission?
Sure.
Great. I reach over and touch you. Tuea, please calm these emotions within this person now. If there's any undue pressure on her mind, please take it from her in this moment. And I'm going to use calm emotions, which actually does remove the charm effect as well.
Very cool.
Mitra, do you relent to the calm emotion or do you resist it?
That's why I asked your permission.
Well, they can say one thing and then they can actually do another.
Right.
I will accept it.
You will relent. Okay.
Yeah.
Used fail.
Yeah.
Like how you came up with that while saying it. That was great. You're just like, I relent. I'm pretty calm. I was like, that's some great acting. That's all I'm saying. This is great.
So you you feel your breath exhale, and you're specifically stripping away a charmed. So you're not actually
Trying to
you're not actually trying to lower any of the anxiety or pain.
it's give her one or the other, and I believe
Right.
that she's charmed at this point.
Okay.
So
Okay. All right. So you feel a power. This is a pretty profound thing, right? Because we're talking about the human heart, like a power that's actually able to go into the human heart. And you feel like a thorough scrubbing where if you had been compromised in a gross fashion, that the power of this foreign goddess, this goddess of truth, would have evaporated it. But you are not, in fact, under the effects of an outside source. This is all homegrown.
Oh, yeah.
which gives me, like, do I feel it doing what it needs to do, and is there any kind of interplay between what I'm doing and
You
it?
just feel the power wash through the body of your companion.
All right, let's go downstairs.
So we can assume that all of our people have been checked and have been cleared at that point.
Us four at the moment,
You're gonna have to wait. You're gonna have to wait until there's light, probably.
but I might be able to feel it down there.
That's true. Yeah.
So
That's true.
I'll go straight for my pack and rummage around in there and see if it's just dropped in there, if there's like...
Okay.
And there the whole time.
And if you want to, you can
happens.
carefully
Happens to my
you can carefully like retrace your steps to make sure it didn't just fall out or something, or somebody kicked it or whatever. Okay. This may seem really weird, Donnie. Make another insight roll.
For sure. And I also want to make this very clear. When I stop to relieve myself, I'm stretching my legs. I don't want to get off this equine horn and like just have the
Full circus
I'm also
mode.
not going to be like disrespectful and go number 1 or number 2 on the back of a legendary steed that combines flesh and magic. So I just want to make that very clear. So if I get off and you're like, do your legs, oh my god, I'm just making this clear. Okay.
Hey,
Yes.
he knew Wex. All right.
Exactly.
I'm just
I
saying.
think that's why Wex wasn't allowed on him. That guy didn't even wear, no loincloth.
I love that you. I love that you are taking this. That you're making this real enough to go there.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Just
hey,
before you
hey,
flip
guess
the
what?
scene, just
Yeah.
real quick. Devron is focusing on a translation, but also he in Draconic is kind of singing as much as he can to the well, you might consider it an egg. He's trying to figure out if this is a Draconic egg or not, and he's trying to figure out if Tuluk may or may not have been a dragon. So he has all these weird ideas about, is this an egg or a pod?
Okay. Yeah.
Sing to
He's going through that process.
Yeah. Okay.
And I don't know if Draconic singing is going to have a response or not to it, so he's going to try that
Okay.
aspect.
So you're singing. You have a lovely singing voice. So okay. All right.
Sonic singing is wild.
Yeah. That is.
It's like German singing.
You start intimidating some of the people around you. Go.
All right, insight.
Yeah. Inside.
Okay, I've been charging
Come
this
on.
sucker up.
Come on.
Oh my god. Well, it's an 11.
Okay.
Okay.
No.
But with all that charge, clearly I have
So-
some bad juju.
Well, it would have been a 1 then.
Yeah.
Clearly, that's how that works. So, at the like if you back up, and this is before you had even made that first insight into Spess, when you felt him start to react and try to do something other than just jump aside when the dagger came down for the 60-ish points of damage. As you're traveling, it happens a second time, and you can very clearly hear this creature of magic and legend in your mind as he attempts to shift with you on him. And everything starts to get blurry. You start to feel yourself rising and lifting, and he thinks, oh, fuck. And he stops. He stops whatever he was doing because he was about to leave you behind. Oh. You were not attuned enough yet.
Makes sense. So it's almost just kind of like that part when you're like on a roller coaster and it's just like, oh, am I off? Am I gone? Is this thing going to go with me?
And then it just...
Yep.
That's a very good bodily check. Geek that I am, I was thinking of it as an incomplete transporter from Star Trek. But
yeah. Oh, yeah. That's way better. That makes
but physically, but
physically,
physically, you had started to lift, and then it just leveled off because you were about to just plop on the ground. Instead, what you see ahead of you, and you are now pretty firmly in the outer strata of Pollux. You're starting to see some of the farms. And remember, Pollux in Old Speak means flee. There were right around 100 people, or maybe a little bit less.
Yeah, we took the majority.
So this was nothing to write home about. These fields also Donnie have been long abandoned. And as you're approaching, there's a figure ahead of you, and he's walking with a sort of... Yeah, you don't have to roll for this. He's walking towards you with an unconcerned arrogance. He looks like a well-formed, cooined man with forest green hair.
Yeah, I would slow the speed of Spess and just kind of approach it as lordly, arrogantly. As basically matching that type, but also just kind of, not like regality, not trying to be rude, but once again, I don't know, what is this? So...
There's a slight glimmer on Spess's horn, and you are aware that he is ready for battle.
Calling from the green hair and the Coon Man, has any of that ever clicked within my mind before? Especially a certain person with my uncle. He's the only Coon that I think basically had that.
He did not. You've never heard of a Coon with forest green hair before.
Okay.
However, since you specifically say that, I'm not going to say this is the last insight roll this session, but go ahead and give me another one.
Another one.
It's just going to be a whole...
Let's get an athletics check in there, guys.
Let's get a performance check in there.
Absolutely not.
Okay. So something tries to come in, but you're completely focused on this moment. Night's young. So... Greetings, young lord. My, you have grown.
Who do I have the pleasure of addressing?
Pleasure is one thing. Why don't you just call me, he looks around, Forrest. Clever, It's not really, but I'm still...
It's green.
Fascinating. Does it always feel so damn delicious?
I want to take a look up and down and see if there's any type of armor, reality, sigil, anything that I would possibly recognize. Or does he look like tattered?
Make an investigation check.
Wonderful.
Nothing immediately obvious.
Okay, that is a 18.
As you're looking at him, you see that it looks like he has just been... So, obviously, he has this regal bearing to him, but it looks like he's been snatching clothes off of corpses. And you can see gashes, you can see blood, but there's no corresponding wound underneath.
Yeah.
And also, like, the shoes, since he's bothered to wear shoes. They don't match each other. There's like a sandal and a boot, or something in a small boot.
That makes sense.
And it's just this complete mishmash.
So are you the new Lord of Bullocks? I thought it was funny too, as I lean into Spess.
He looks, and now he's looking at Spess. I am not my brother's keeper, Spess. I have no quarrel with thee. You, though, you do know that several people are desperate for your attention, Domine. In some very different ways. Your value has gone up, remarkably. Third Bellator Sanctus. Oh, and that old tired blade. Doesn't she ever get over herself with that thing? As he's looking at Concord.
Wow. Knowledgeable. So, what now?
Oh. Well, I've pretty much done my part. The rest of you can come out whenever you like. And and again, Spess starts that, just checks it, probes it to see if he can take you with him. And naughty, and then you hear him think very clearly to this man, if I want out, I'm getting out, fucker. And since typically his sendings would only go to one person at a time, he wanted you to hear that. All right. You see a certain red-headed woman
Oh, great.
step out from behind
Awesome.
one of the furthest huts.
Maggie.
So this would be Megara. And Megara, for our faraway friends who are not with us in Book 1, was a would-be priestess of Usagar, the Blood Sun. She is also a particular kind of chosen we've talked about before, Obsi, so she's she's a super strong assassin. And she looks like a bad 70s fantasy trope, where she has chainmail bikini and the daggers and all of these things. Well, howdy, darling. You are a hard man to find.
I've met Megara before, correct?
You
No, you were
never
always
have.
gone.
Yeah,
I
okay.
just
I told you.
No,
I
I told you.
about
I usually showed her.
Yeah,
that's right.
true.
Yeah, so I know the name. I would be like, you must be Maggie.
Oh, we're already getting all informal with one another. That just warms the cockles of my heart. But I just have to tell you, when you choose who you're going to go with, I'm the one you want to go with. It's me. Because, the alternatives here, you just got, well, first off, they're guys, and, I don't judge, but I think I'd probably be a lot more entertaining than them. So as she's talking, one of the shadows detaches, not from the same hut, but from a different hut. And you're reminded, oddly, of when Merrick would be skulking in plain sight. And sometimes I would describe him as a shadow that was just darker than the other shadows. And so you're seeing this thing flitting around. And because your subconscious is already primed, go ahead and make a perception check with advantage.
With advantage. Woo!
Don't let us stab you in the back.
Yeah.
Okay, that
Because
is
we all know how well that
Perception?
ended up.
15.
That is a Kuand hunter
Okay.
in rags.
The one with the green hair, or the one that's behind me.
The shadow that just detached itself.
And I know it's detaching myself out of my peripheral, basically.
It's starting to, yeah. And Donnie, you are so loved and so adored that far from the west, where men call the blasted remains of a town of Germentum 1.0 that failed,
Yeah.
you hear the flap of leathery wings.
Wow.
We're so fucked.
Yeah.
And, well, so it's coming in a male form, and with these beautiful, lush black leather wings, this flawless, reddish tinged.
She got freed.
Reddish tinged skin, but as soon as she starts speaking, the voice is the same as the island. So it's this very sultry female voice coming out of this, model-looking body. Well, I suppose the negotiations have already begun, haven't they? Smashing.
Lots of women.
And of course, that is the voice of the Rajad,
Great.
who was the ambassador for the last big bad, for the Red Emperor. Okay. You know what? Faraway friends, let's pause the tale there.
We're so fucked.
Ambassadors on all sides.
We will come back in just a few minutes. Thank you so much, and see you in a bit.
Huzzah.
Huzzah!
Why limit your imagination? In the tabletop role-playing space, customization is everything, especially when it comes to your character. Whether you're a player, a painter, or a master of tales, your character is what matters most. Using high-quality, fully customizable miniatures, you can be built for battle with Eldritch Foundry.
Welcome to Constructed Chaos, a D&D live play channel where you get to control the game. Join us on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Central Time for our in-person live stream that allows you to influence our adventures in major ways. From alternate plot points to rerolls to absolute chaos. And tune in on Mondays at 7 for our brand new Chat Plays D&D format where you get to roll the dice and pilot the characters themselves straight from the live stream chat. And between it all, there's tons of homebrew content and guides that we release every single month. So be sure to subscribe to the channel. And until next time, go out there and make some chaos.
Welcome
back.
Yay, we made it back. This one's got to recover. All right.
I'll just see myself off.
All right. You ready?
You ready for the
Ready to
lighting?
do the thing?
Yeah.
Ready to do the thing?
The candle of
We're chilling.
Live television and all that rot.
Yeah.
all the rock.
It happens. Okay, so before I forget, Arcana check and investigation check for Baby Grip.
Baby grip.
And make... You don't really have proficiency. Make an intelligence check as you're decoding. Even make it a saving throw if you have...
Pretty good.
So that's
19.
going
Nice.
to be a 10 Arcana and a 17 Investigation.
Okay. 19. Do you have proficiency in intelligence saves? Because I feel like that almost never gets used. So if you have it, I'll give it to you, Corey.
Yes.
I may start using it. Okay. So it's a.
I do.
So it's a
Plus
20.
I mean, intelligence saves and dexterity are my 2. Yeah.
Okay, so you get another +2 then. So it's a 21. All right, great.
Yeah.
Do you see how I have it folded? The death poem. So I think it's folded.
The bottom half?
Yeah, bottom half.
Yeah.
This guy's not curious.
Unfolding box
So this
here.
is you reinterpreting it, sitting it for longer. It doesn't negate the initial one, but it does mean that there's another like a small shift over, which can have big consequences.
All right, well,
okay, so as you're looking at that, you know that you are missing. There are times, Grip, where like you are aware of how ill-educated you are in some of the finer facets of the arcane.
Sure.
Because really your education was catch as catch can. You're still really young too. So there is some sort of relationship between the motion of these ribbons and these alien sigils and the flow of like raw mystic energy that you can't, there's a relationship, but you never are actually able to establish exactly what that is when they're shifting. But this is some sort of wildly powerful, one might even say profound magic from the dawn of time. And you have no doubt that you are looking, because you did see Nalishli, you were around Nalishli some, you have no doubt that you are looking at something on par with her creation.
Which suggests to me that it is probably not draconic in nature. There may be some part of it but draconic is rooted in time, not the dawn of time. At least that's the assumption I'm making, which I guess we'll just call it an assumption. So the only effect that would have would be as Devrin is trying to like do anything he can to like do rituals, to like speak to it, to sing to it.
Which he has been, yeah.
And it's the singing in draconic is like kind of like grating. Like as Grip has a very limited but some experience with singing and the voice and the breath, and not like feeling that draconic is like a way of doing that he has not considered before. So that is an interesting thing that he is thinking of for his own sake, but recognizing this as present since the dawn of time, and remembering Bestia's words of the song spell being the oldest gift.
Maybe the oldest gift, yeah.
I think Grip might encourage you to like do it in your way.
Cool.
Like what does that mean to you? What is song to you? Like draconic is it's truth and power and legacy. But that's not you. That's not you. How do you sing? That's how you should talk to it. That's how you should interact with it.
Okay. Through story. Sing-song story is how I...
Yeah. Sing her a story.
I will sing her 10 stories. 10 that I should know.
Sure.
The ones that I've learned from...
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Give me a performance check with advantage because you have time.
Check. Come on.
Do you have any Morale that you want to add to this or an inspiration before you do? Plus to both.
Yeah, I do.
Do you want to use it?
You don't have to.
You don't have to.
You don't have to, yeah.
You can hoard.
I think I only have one left, right?
Uh,
Or do I have two?
do now.
I will use one.
Okay.
There you go.
Look at all those
Important.
dice.
This
Playing
is,
and playing.
this is my
the rest
sister reborn. 14, 18. What am I rolling?
Performance. That's good, Corey.
Clear the 20.
That will be.
You know how I do. You know how I think.
Where's that out here? Yeah, 18. My charisma. So 19.
19 total.
Yes.
Okay.
Plus your or morale, or is that the
That's included.
That's what
That's including that. Okay. You go through. You tell the stories. You're not necessarily a. You don't have proficiency in performance, right?
No.
Okay. So you don't have a. You're not a trained storyteller, but you feel this passion and like this devotion as you're going. And Devin, probably for the first time in your short life, you start to understand what other people have described to you before as the presence of the divine.
Wow.
You've never felt that before. You've never actually felt in your bones like you're part of something bigger than yourself. And as you're singing this story to, and I will just say her, as you're singing this story to her, you know beyond a shadow of a doubt that you are being woven into some grand tale that started long before you were alive and, with any hope, will continue long after you're gone.
Damn.
That makes sense. And with the recent experience, and with my sister, and with I'm opening myself up to Tolok, and I'm weaving the Oxycon with the ritual, with the sing-song, with the rebirth of what I consider my sister into this rebirth. I won't even call it sacrifice. I just call it a rebirth into what must be, and to, in my mind, what needs to come for me to correct
Okay.
wrong and
The reincarnation of your own.
recorrect the wrong that has happened regarding the age right now.
Cool.
And we need the ambassador here with the others to.
As your awareness is dawning and as you take in Grip's suggestion and adjust accordingly, I feel like your character is inspired. So go ahead and take some inspiration. It wouldn't happen in one single moment. This would be after that whole period of time. Okay, I know, because we're about to do a small time jump, so I know that you would be tearing the ship apart.
Oh,
and
yeah.
You'd be interrogating people.
Rummaging.
So give me two rolls, Sydney, and just tell me what's on the die, because I actually don't even want to give away what kind of roll you're making.
Okay. One is 14 and one is 8.
Okay. Okay. You are getting really frustrated.
Yeah.
And your gut tells you that this thing is still on the ship. You don't know why, but you're like, you would have felt something, some kind of change in status if somebody had just chucked it off the side in the dead of night.
Yeah.
Because you've now gone far enough up the Kogi that, that magical bond should have started to have broken. Because you do know that your ability is tied to some extent, at least, to physical possession of the soul stone.
Oh yeah. And to other magic stones.
And to other magic and to other magic stones. The orb, the sacred orb that you're responsible for back home, like that is so powerful that you could be 100 miles away from that thing and it wouldn't matter. But the stone is a much more petite, intimate
itty bitty
thing. Yeah.
One human soul instead.
One human soul, right?
Orbited door.
Instead of a freaking literal demon. So, okay, so you're having that experience, and Captain Julius pops up and he says, All right, damn it. Here's the thing. So he's gathered aside, well, actually probably around the pod, although he's still keeping us 15 feet distance from it. So he's gathered the chosen there, the fellowship there that are on the ship. And he says, someone has been damaging the ship from the inside. So it is possible to effect repairs while we're en route. I suggest, however, that we put ashore. Obviously, I'm not going to beach the ship, but I would like to be able to have some leverage under me when I'm investigating this and doing this, or we can risk it and we can push on. We will probably make it, and I have a disciplined, skilled crew, but we have a saboteur.
We need to
Insight on that.
Yeah, insight on that too.
Yes.
Go for it.
I really want to get
I got
there.
a 22.
Damn. No.
No, he believes what he's saying.
You will have all aid and resources you require once we reach Jaramentum, Captain. Our concern is that if we cease our voyage, your saboteur may effect an escape.
That is good too.
Understood.
Would you show me the damage?
And I'll follow. I'll stay close behind. I'm still like keeping an eye out for things.
Okay.
Well,
I am guarding the egg to make sure the saboteur doesn't sabotage the egg.
I know the saboteur has the stone. There's no doubt about it.
Saboteur.
Okay. You go down, and the captain may have been overstating it somewhat to the extent, but it looks like someone has been down where there were prior repairs. So someone smart enough to identify where some of the potential weak points are, because the Siren's never been in dry dock, so it's never been completely refurbished, even though she's kept all of her lines. And someone has been taking some small but very sharp instrument to the repairs that were made underway, and has been gouging out at these different spots. And you're now taking. It's small.
Let me back the knife.
It's small. But you are taking on water, and if someone continues this and it continue, then you're going to start dragging, etc.
How far apart space are these? All in one area?
Pretty close together. Yeah.
Shape water out.
There was a repair done here previously.
There was, yeah. We saw a bit of excitement.
How long?
That was moons ago. And I know, we should have put in for dry dock, but there was just always literally something happening. You can thank Antigone for that, among other things.
Who would be intimately aware of this particular weakness? All members, or just your senior staff?
Anybody who was on, he looks around. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if some of the fisherwomen down here knew it too. I'm not ruling out the people that we've. In fact, I think it's more likely. My crew, I'm hard on my crew, but I'm fair, and believe me, they're well paid and well taken care of. I find it more likely that the 60 strangers, no offense, emissary,
Understood.
that one of those people has come down here. Also, some of the men have come down here, obviously, to visit their children and visit their wives, so they've also had access to below decks.
That was our first thought as well, but Marcus is confident.
That so far, I have not spotted theft amongst them.
He has some keener insight into the workings of the heart than most.
I'll grant that, but theft is not necessarily the same thing, emissary, as sabotage.
I'm going to touch anything close by. Not the ground, but if there's like the pillar itself, whatever.
Sure.
Please light this up so I can see a little bit better.
You just do that.
Yeah.
He does it a lot.
At the start of my career, there were around 20 chosen, 20 on this continent, and I knew half of them personally. I think your number must be in the hundreds now, or
I believe you're right.
1,000.
I specific numbers I'm not sure, but there is a surge.
I'm not that old.
I know.
But you have lived to see a dawning of a new age of heroes. Like, sardonically.
Lucky Captain Julius.
Right now, let's just investigate this.
Is there anything that you can do to repair this, emissary, or you, advisor?
Can I make a Ship proficiency check?
He is.
Proficiency?
He is hoping for something
pass him on that.
supernatural.
Oh yeah. Well, I probably not then.
Well, first I'm going to sit down. I'm going to, with your blessing, please clear my thoughts so that I can see clearly. As I just start looking over the area with my investigation cantrip called Clear Mind, which basically gives me expertise on all investigation rolls.
Indeed.
And just breathe it in, breathe that gold in, and then just start taking a real long look.
I have an idea.
While Marcus is doing things,
Okay.
I'm gonna knock on the sky, listen to the sound, and see if there's any like traces of my silly little orb.
Okay.
I have a thought.
Normally I would say, so you're trying to sense it, basically. Normally I would say you don't have a means to do that. However, long association with the demonic energies.
In my silly little proficiency.
This is gonna be hard to do, but go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Orb
That's a
Queen.
different one.
You do have
Queen of
proficiency. You do have proficiency.
Not 20.
Yay!
With a total of 25.
Okay.
This bitch knows her orbs.
I know my orbs, bro.
It's
Orbin time.
bro.
It's orbit time.
Okay.
Let's go.
Come to me. And
All right, now we're talking.
you toddle.
Orbs.
You toddle up the stairs, and you go through, and you start really feeling through and parsing back through memories about who was where, when, and you realize that there is a blind spot in your approach to things,
Okay.
and that
That's her left side.
there has been a bunch of. Okay, I was trying not to, but
Sorry.
there was a bunch of. There was a bunch of activity initially around the egg. Are we calling it an egg or are we calling it a pod? What do you want?
I think,
Pod.
I think of it as an egg.
Okay.
Or a whatever we're going to call it.
Pea pod.
Cocoon.
It's a peapod.
It's a teapod.
Okay.
It's a,
So, as we speak with one voice.
reminds me of the Fifth Element, you know?
Yeah.
That's a good point.
And then you realize that you have not really investigated anything around the pod since the initial hubbub. So you go over and you start really feeling through. And at first, now even with the 25, it takes a while because there are so many different energies going on here that are weird, and you're trying to filter them out. And then eventually, though, the longer you sit there, the more you are convinced that the stone is somewhere right around this damn pod.
Great. Awesome.
And normally
on orbs.
I would give a player more on a 25, but because this is already it was like a 20 plus to even get anything, you know.
Oh, yeah.
This was already a stretch that
Oh,
you
yeah.
could do this.
Hilarious.
But you're sitting here around the pod thinking like, I'm missing something that's like right under my nose. And you hear Devrin. Is Devrin contemplating the poem at this point, or is he singing at this point?
He's
or is he
contemplating the
resting?
poem.
Okay, so he's quiet. He's contemplating.
Magnus and Vizio, and he has the dagger kind of sort of floating, pointing at this, and you see tears down his eyes as he's focusing and reading through this.
So he's using his abilities. He's using his uncanny abilities to manipulate the dagger.
Like our reading pointer almost.
And and because of what you are, there's actually no, aside from him murmuring and a couple subtle gestures, there's actually no.
Looks like a floating dagger moving.
Yeah, there's no light.
Telekinesis, basically.
There's no light. It's because it's specifically invisibility. Yeah, it's basically TK.
Effectively in that sense.
Marcus, your investigation doesn't get very far other than to be confusing and stymied by the fact that there's so many people shoved together so closely. So really any of these women down here would have had access to this thing.
While I'm looking around, can I draw into myself and try to feel the presence of something sinister in the area?
Okay. Yeah, I'll roll for you.
Okay.
I'm gonna start investigating the gash to see how big it is, how many there are. I'm just gonna be looking around and feeling. I want to understand the scope of the damage.
Okay.
And then I've got something I want to try when I have that.
And then finally, both of you may arrive this since you're specifically investigating the gash. And Marcus, you were casting a much wider net.
Mm-hmm.
Both of you kind of come to the conclusion that the captain maybe is a little paranoid. It doesn't look so much malicious as maybe bored and some dumb kid just stabbing something that was already soft and weak again and again and again and again.
He's with me.
It's true, unless he was wanting to get off the ship because he's a little claustrophobic. Yeah. He's a little claustrophobic.
He has been with you. I mean, Mac has been with you. And like even now, he's like, he's making a big deal. He's kind of sighing dramatically, waiting, just as boring as hell.
Some ADH kid.
And then he
Sitting there.
So,
Who has
so he's taking the impromptu harpoon that he made, and he throws the dagger into one of the posts. Thunk, yanks it back, and he's trying to see if he can whip it back and tangle it, and then again.
Get over
Brother.
here. Mortal Kombat.
Please don't do that anymore.
Please don't.
You're gonna put an eye out, one of the mothers says as she guards her infant.
She's
Right.
probably
Macarius!
Oi,
Come here, please.
what they grousing about?
They're scared you might hurt one of their children. I know you won't, but they don't.
I mean,
But you won't. Have you been down here?
Huh?
This room, this space. Have you been in here?
This place reeks, Grip.
and you're not here.
Okay.
And I'm looking at all the kids, boys, girls, who might be the.
What I want was some dried up poon.
Ew. Ew.
You know, that's a really eloquent and fair point.
Yeah.
He makes a great point.
So it looks like someone has been stabbing into the wood.
Yeah.
Was it you?
Can be.
Can be.
Was it you? Not can it be you?
What you on about?
The captain is afraid someone is sabotaging the ship.
I ain't got no diseases.
Are you trying to slow us down?
No.
I didn't think so.
I'll get the fuck off the ship.
Now look at all the kids.
It's probably one of the kids, Captain. But
Fine, we'll repair it.
I might be able to help you a little.
Oh?
So on whatever the biggest gash or hole is there water like coming in consistently?
Yeah, but it's been yeah.
Yeah.
So there's like a little bit of water on there. Okay. Over the biggest hole or gash, I'm gonna place my hand and whisper.
We're gonna act like a bilge. Okay.
And one of the abilities of Shape Water, my new favorite spell, can freeze the water provided there are no creatures in it. The water unfreezes in 1 hour. So just in that little space where the gash is.
Flex taping it. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Flex tape,
It's not permanent. It's not perfect. I'll have to like come back, but it gives us enough time to work.
He looks. Now that is actually useful. No offense.
Right.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Remarkable. Advisor. And he still kind of looking away. Macarius picking up on that does one of these at the captain. The captain flinches away from him.
Mac. We like the captain.
I do.
Yeah, he's gonna get us back to Jeramenton as quickly as can be.
He looks at the captain. Nice teeth. Want a shag?
I gotta take notes.
He's actually gonna try. Try not to laugh.
I don't believe that my oral hygiene has ever been remarkable. No, but I'll take that under advisement, young man.
Okay, period.
Do you have any empty barrels or buckets? I might be able to get some of the water in there too.
Right. Okay. Here we're done being statuary.
So you have the holy water barrels that he's been doing, are part of the food and water stuff.
So as you are up there, having in your feels, literally in your feels, as you're trying to feel
Yeah,
this thing. Okay.
blind leading the blind.
You see, there's a flash, and then from the shore, a flash, and it happens so quickly that it's hard to be certain. So, some sort of discorporation on the
Okay.
shores, relayed up to Lucida, and then back down in like that amount of time. And
Do I see this?
yes, now you do. You did not see the flash. No, because you're focused on
Right.
You're focused on your studies.
But I'm
you hear
hearing
this-
something.
Light.
And then you see this this pure white-maned Clydesdale unicorn
Oh!
that you've seen before, swimming toward the ship, actually quite close. And you feel a foreign presence at the edge of your mind think to you, "Come." And then he starts circling away and swimming back to shore.
Oh shit. Cool. I'm gonna pause my search for my beautiful orb.
Titus is in trouble.
Yeah, you look with Spess swimming. away
I
from the
thought-
ship.
Yes. I think he is.
I shout, Titus is in trouble! And I use my
It's
enhanced
magnified.
fit.
Okay.
Yes,
All right. People are shocked.
Oh god.
I'm trying to run upstairs.
Yeah, all right.
Finally, Mac is running. Titus.
Oh boy.
So there's the crackle.
Yeah, I did want to have a quick moment before anything kind of took off of like looking at them and then kind of like a moment with Spess, Concord, and Tuea. Like within his thought.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah, it would basically just be like looking at this, basically seeing it as certain death, and then opening up his mind to share it with Spess, Concord, and Tuea. And like the first time that he saw that golden light with that young girl in this town.
In fact, Donnie, as the scene has played out and as people have maneuvered around, as you have this thought, you happen to glance down and you see that you are, in fact, on the very spot that the girl was healed by Marcus at the very beginning of the campaign.
He's kind of sharing that moment within it, and then he's going to say in his mind, but loud enough for them to hear, but for no, and that kind of weird thing of like, Spess, Concord, Tuea, you chose me to be your Bellator Sanctus. It's important for me to say this to you now. I have no doubts, and you also must know that I chose you.
Hold to yourself, champion. And then your vision goes black.
Sweet. I just wanted to get that out.
Okay, no, that's good. So, there is the crackling of the flame. There is the sweet lassitude of a morning of worship, of a worship morning where you're not expected to rise with the dawn, but instead to worship a bit differently, to just be happy with your family. You feel the cotton of your candle of faith scratching against your throat, the hearth of your hut. There's some little ones crawling around you, some of them demanding attention, fighting with each other for their place to snuggle with Daddy.
Oh. Little red-haired man.
Honey, are you going to sleep the morning away? Your eyes open. You can hear the clucking of the chickens in the shared hut, because it's been to real life years. I'll just briefly sketch this out. You have Marcus's hut, and then there's almost like an informal courtyard between two other huts, his sister and his brother, and then they have a chicken coop in between them. A lifetime ago, Merrick's crept behind and almost hid amongst the chickens.
I remember that.
Yep. Yep. And this woman who maybe, and then she provides you the answer. Oh, I shouldn't jest. You hit your head and everything's a little blurry. Everything's a little out of focus. It's like your thoughts are running through molasses.
I get to my feet.
Okay. Oh, steady. Steady.
Stand up.
Okay.
I'm just kind of like looking. Just intensely.
You hear the crunch of some of your neighbors go by your window. And this woman, and as you're looking at her, she seems, some of the fuzziness starts to dial in, starts to resolve. And she has light brown hair, kind of on the tan side, dark eyes. And she looks at you expectantly. Titus, are you all right? You're starting to really scare me.
Can I have some water?
Of course. Daddy,
Yeah.
I want it.
I want to take that water and then look in and then feel to see if I have my scar.
Okay. So you're just about to look into it, and then two kids,
Oh,
the two kids start fighting. Of course, the two kids start fighting over the bowl. Shh! Stop it! Stop it! She says, Lucida, Wahali, stop it this instant.
I'm sorry, I've forgotten your name. I must have hit my head pretty hard. And I'm going to really look close and try to see the reflection of myself in her eyes, because you said they were hazel. So...
Make, oh no, they're dark.
Yeah, well, dark, but like the reflection of that, where you don't really see it with like a bright eye.
Make a wisdom save for me.
come on, your favorite.
Yeah, at least it's not negative anymore.
Better than it was.
Nope.
Okay.
7.
7. All right. Oh, that fuzziness returns. And you're looking, and this woman, the mother of your children? ? She seems to take this as some sort of encouragement, because you're like peering at her, and oh, Titus, so you are in there. And she gets closer to you, and she slips her arm around your waist in like a very familiar way, not lascivious, but just like, hey, I'm here.
Yeah, I don't want you to fall.
And you continue to peer. I'll give you another roll in a bit. All right. Well, Holly, go down to the Kogi and go get some more water. But Mom, no, go down now. If you weren't fighting with your sister like this, it wouldn't have capsized. That's not capsizing, Mom. Only boats capsize. All right, go on. That takes after that one. That little advocate. He just takes after your sister. It's insane. He wants to argue every little point of logic with me. So he scampers off.
Sounds like mine. Yeah, it's just kind of...
That checks out.
Yeah.
She says, are we still expecting your Uncle Julius? I know he'd been on that trade route for quite some time, sweetheart, but should be back pretty soon. I mean, the snow's broken now.
He's dead.
That famous Apforan humor. No, he's quite alive. He did get badly mauled, yes, but he's tough, like you.
What's your name?
He survived. More of the humor.
Really?
Lucida. You you were actually insisted that we name, even though daughters are never named after mothers, you insisted on it. That's Lucida Minor.
Vaughan.
Mm.
You called me that.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
What's my full name?
Titus Vaughan.
No. Julius is dead. And so are you, whatever you are. I'm sorry. And I just kind of like, almost like I don't know what I'm doing, but I just want to hold my hand and kind of go like that.
Okay.
And try to wake myself up.
Make another wisdom save.
Come on, folks. Oh, thank God. That is a 14.
Okay.
Is the result.
Does the sword help?
This would work really well visually. I'm going to try to describe this.
I was hoping it was still in my hand.
So as you nick yourself, it's not a sword. It's a little pottery knife.
Oh, okay. Exactly what I want.
So there's like little analogs to everything. So instead of a sword, you have a pottery knife. Instead of your armor, you've got like thick hides, well-made hides. You're some kind of fur trapper. Even here, you're still a powerful man. You're still large and capable, but that is translated into a different vocation, obviously. So as you nick yourself, how many hit points do you have? Because it's easier said than done.
50.
50? Okay. You have to apply a fair bit of pressure because this ain't Concord.
Yeah.
So, and at
Good thing I have 20 strength.
Yeah, and at first she's like, darling, what are you doing? And she tries to hold it. She's not particularly strong, so she can't stop you as you just dig. And then finally the ceramic, because you think of Titus Invictus, of your grandsire, and how literally sometimes weapons would break on his skin before they could hurt him, before they could break the skin. But finally you see some blood beading up, and when it beads up with the 14, there is a cavalcade of different, in like 3 or 4 different dimensions of all of these different scenarios. Some of them, so like one of them, there was arguing between some voices that you vaguely recognize. The one that makes your hair stand on end is the Rajad's. She who was the voice of the Red Emperor in a hellish bygone age. Then over here, you know that you have spent time with this woman. And as far as the falsity goes, she speaks true.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Like her name
She doesn't know
actually is
that
Lucida.
she doesn't know that she is what she is.
You have spent time with her. You see the argument. You see one of the rare arguments that you had, as she said, the flame-haired trollop came around, and she was arguing with her. And you see some ridiculous village version of Megara.
Yeah,
you know,
very funny. Very funny.
And then you see a visiting noblewoman who people think has kind of a weird tinge to herself, and there's whispers about her heritage, and you see a very just a touch of the red skin of the Rajad, but the way that she turns and she looks at you with a demonic glint in her eye, like, I have you now, you son of a bitch. and maybe even at midnight sometime, Titus, this master manipulator came and whispered that into your ear, trapping you further, and you realize that you have tried to escape many times as this has been going on. Your blood hits the ground. I'm going to be jumping back and forth here. So I assume that you follow Spess.
Yeah, oh yeah, immediately.
Okay.
Does the ship go, or do we have to like jump in the water and?
That is a long swim, but do you want to wait for the ship? The ship will turn, as you say, in an emergency.
It's an emergency, and I can't swim. So please get us there right now, as fast as possible.
Normally, I probably would have jumped to try and get on it, but because of the pod, I'm focused on staying with it for now.
Okay. The captain, still unable to look at Grip, to his credit, musters the courage to grab your shoulder, and he says, I will transport you, emissary. I will not bring the Siren or its crew into combat.
Do
Understood.
not, under any
Understood.
circumstance.
He's right. Don't do it. We got these people to protect. As soon as we're off, get back out into the water and just wait for us. You'll see pretty soon if we are successful or not. Now, go. Now.
Understood. All right. Hard about. And the ship starts ticking west to the west bank.
Can I see anything at this point, or just spec? Because I have spell sniper as a feat, and if it's within range, I might be
You
able to get it
see
off.
a sadly deserted Pollux. You see your home that has been long abandoned.
I made peace with that already. Yeah.
You,
Last time we went through, I made peace.
enough that even there's some dusty scraps that are blowing in the wind right now. And I'm going to say without further incident, you make it to shore. Make landfall.
I wanted to say one last thing to the captain before I jumped off.
Okay.
The second mate. Watch him.
Make a persuasion check.
Come on. Come on.
What can you do with the 27?
Oh,
Your initial intimidation was a 27 on him, right?
It was.
Okay.
This guy, we'll do. I mean, him and Mac the Knife are gonna have two wolves talking to a sheep about what's for dinner.
I mean,
So that's two nat. Yeah. Those are not 20, just so you know.
yeah.
Oh boy, whatever you want, honey.
Whatever you want, beautiful.
Whatever.
His eyes always glim.
Whatever swift verbal repartee, that the Captain Julius is pretty well known for, just dies a warning in his throat, and he gives you like a nod so deep as to almost be a bow. Okay.
I'll be on my way.
So making sure you come to an abandoned village, a crappy little abandoned village, the pigsties. So now that you're actually, because you did not make landfall last time in Pollux itself, you passed by Pollux. No roll needed, because obviously you farm in another life. You were literally a pig farmer. So the village was swept up so swiftly that the pigs were left to fend for themselves, and they have not fended well.
Yeah.
The Harpesia have been at them, and only the strongest and wisest of the pigs managed to burst forth from the pen, and now they're probably busy going feral.
Yeah.
So the pens have been compromised.
I'm playing that story.
Is Best is like charging fast, or is he walking? I mean, how are you approaching right now?
It takes a ship long enough that you lose sight of him again as he goes in, but you can hear him clomping and actually even neighing in distress.
On our way.
I'm.
Like in the center of the village.
So we'll beat the ship by some distance, right?
Well, he can't swim.
I know, but those of us that jump to swim.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you using
No.
using your form, or you're
I'm going normal.
just your athleticism? Okay. Conserve the spell slots.
Yo.
Conserving the spell slot.
Titus, you're fishing. You're having a nice, quiet, contemplative moment. You're thinking about all the wonderful winters that you've spent with your family, the wise rulership of a lord whose name you can't quite remember, but it doesn't really matter. He's fair and even-handed in everything that you could hope a foreign lord to be.
Fair enough.
There's a light drizzle, and some time must have passed because you see Lucida wave to you, her belly swollen with a third child. Your son, Wahali, named after someone important. Make a history check.
I remember who Bahali is.
You do, yeah. No, you do.
So.
Make a history check for Deeper.
At 4.
Okay, that's cocked. There's a 20 and an 8. God damn it. Okay, that's also cocked, but not enough.
That looks legit to me.
Okay, yeah, 14 plus 2, 16.
Okay.
So roll against your binder.
I was like, it was a 20 and an 8, but
You, some deep part of you that hasn't been totally compromised, that is still fighting to get out of this nightmare. You remember who Wahali is.
Eagle.
means eagle, and this was the secret, maybe, lover to Lord Julius, who is supposed to be, who is basically the hero of his generation, and he is your direct uncle.
Body was stolen at the Battle of the Broken Tower.
And critically, his body was stolen, absconded from the Vorn Crypt, from the very secure Vorn Crypt, early on in the campaign. And you'd always had your suspicions. And now that you hold to that, and with that memory, like some of this is coming back to you, even though it's filtered through this new reality.
Yeah.
Where it's tales you've heard, and it's starting, it's there. And you hold to that part. You can that memory is real. But you've never been to the crypts before, have you?
Is this who's asking me this?
You were asking yourself.
Oh,
because you can remember being in the crypts, but that's not possible because that's in Juramentum and you're in Pollux.
And I'm fishing with my son.
Yeah. And now he's maybe 6 now.
Son.
A little darker like his mom, but he's quite a striking lad because he has her dusky skin, and then he has your dark red hair. They're not biting today, Dad.
No. Perhaps we should try going north. Always north.
North?
Always north.
What's north?
North. Always north. North. Always north. And then he's just going to kind of keep saying that and trying to break that out of himself and trying to really just frazzle his mind with that phrase.
You see everything slowing down as some memory fragment of cursing after a bloody struggle, Concord being ripped, falling, and you see it hitting at this angle, the dirt, but still so sharp that even angled it thunks in. And then her whisper, the edge of hearing, north, always north. And with advantage, make a wisdom saving throw.
Let's go advantage.
Okay. I'm burning that morale. I'm out of here.
Okay.
Fuck it.
Morale.
Fuck it, baby. Let's go.
Morale.
Okay, that is 22.
Okay.
Alright.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
Narratively, I had to burn that morale point. My God. All right.
And as your goddess reminds you, north, always north, that starts reverberating in your body, and as you wisely seized on that, the thing that's been burned into your soul again and again and again and again and again through everything, sometimes comedically, sometimes deadly earnest.
It's almost like there's not other directions.
It starts, yes.
It's true.
Two things happen at the same time. The first is that the skies crack. They darken. A storm whips out of nowhere. Your son says, "Dad!" flings himself onto you, and a vicious whirlpool that doesn't make any sense begins to just spin your little boat, your hapless little fishing craft around and around and around, helpless, caught in a vortex. And still, is it the heavens? Is it you? Or finally, your son? North! Always north!
Yeah. Chanting that in together at the same time is so good.
My God.
The second thing is, pause.
Yeah. No. You see, it's some art in this house.
I told y'all. So you come to Pollux.
God.
You walk right past where, you swim rather, right past where Titus is right now. On a clear, pristine day, you see your old hut. and it seems to be occupied. There's a bit of smoke coming from it. There might even be a few muffled chickens moving about.
I'm aware of illusion.
And where's Bess out here?
Don't see him.
I've
We hear
already
him?
drawn my blades.
Not now.
Marcus is having a moment.
Oh, Mark.
Then you see, and then you see the largest harpesia you've ever laid eyes on. These massive harpy eagles. They are real, by the way. Look them up. They're terrifying.
Scary.
They are terrifying, and they have knocked BBC cameramen out before by dive bombing them. And this hoss is perched over the crest of your door. Really, your curtain. And is just staring at you fiercely.
Nice stare back at.
Mitra, you'd swum, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I swam.
You feel an icy chill run up your spine. And you know that you are in the presence of some sort of power with a capital P. There's a mistimed crunch as a figure approaches you. Devin, you see this figure too.
Already drawing my dual blades. Already.
You have come such a far, far way, reprieved.
How do you know that name?
Goodness. Oh, I know many things. And you see this man, this forest green-haired, smooth-skinned, well-formed, Kuwind man, so think Iroquois,
Okay.
who's padded up in rags. He has the bearing of a Shaw, and he's wearing beggar's garb, mismatched at that. He doesn't have a care in the world, and your trained eye can't help but see the blood stains and the gashes and no corresponding injury underneath. Lethal several times over.
Cool. Where's Titus? Where's Lord Metellus?
Where indeed?
Do you know?
You have quite a bit of verb in you, little one.
Well, I've had quite a bad day today.
I see that. Ah, the smell of necromantic enhancement in the morning. You know, we're having quite a bargain on souls right now. And he actually does chuckle.
Oh, cool.
I can help you out. He reaches into a pouch that's suddenly there. It's still ragged.
Okay.
And he has something. This one has a slight reddish tint instead of perfect black to it, but you recognize it as a soul stone.
Ooh.
And he just starts moving it around. Catch.
Oh shit! I'm fucking catch it. I'm catching it.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh my god. Okay.
Mitra. God.
Should I try and knock it out of the way before it gets there?
Hold on. I might be cooking.
Let me see.
I might be cooking. You said wisdom, right? 19.
Yes. Okay. So that throws. You start to reach out, and something around this man just causes your mana to ground out. And you feel it emanating from him. You've never felt that before. You catch it, and you hear a...
Mitra, what's it doing?
echoing through your mind. A woman's blood-curdling scream as she slowly gets knifed to death and then reduced, and I mean reduced into this thing, spell by spell, rite by rite. And you feel the reason that she was selected, the resiliency that she had inside of her, the ability to endure this gruesome torment and still have some shred of sanity before she was finally deliquesced into this wretched item that you now have. And you now have proficiency on Constitution saving throws.
Jesus Christ.
Thank you.
There's so many things.
Wonderful.
And he says to you, Devrin, just the way I like them.
Wonderful.
Who are you?
He gives you a winsome smile. Okay.
I'm sure I would have been behind because I was coming from below decks, but I'm probably not too far behind.
No.
Another stone in the book. Thank you.
These can't be good.
Pocket it.
Collect all the set.
Yeah. It comes in a whole, like, you know,
It's a magic set.
dice set. You can make dice out of these.
Oh God. You actually hear a giggle come from Mitra as this scream resounds in her. Marcus, you're having that moment. Devrin, make an Arcana check as you're assessing. I assume you're trying to figure out what the hell is going on.
Yeah. Does the grounding remind me of anything about what happened with the grips grounding with
Dignitas.
Potentially, but roll, and then you, sir, you were also on that.
Arcana check?
Because Marcus is the one who is left behind and is
14.
All this thing. 14. Okay. So what are you doing as this is happening?
And I assume I have just emerged from the shore.
Yeah.
Mitra
was maybe slightly ahead of you, but you saw that whole exchange.
Right.
I'm gonna open up the arcane eye and try to get a beat on what this guy is.
Oh.
And almost as quickly, he glances over to you, and then he's contained, and it was like looking at the eclipse for just a moment, and then gone, and now safe.
Devrin, don't fuck with this guy.
Devrin backs up.
Well, I hope that doesn't dissuade me.
No.
And now you see in all of her beautiful, semi-restored, fiendish glory is a lovely woman, a lovely red-skinned woman with dark, leathery wings, with wearing a little black dress at the height of subdued Titan of the Abyss fashion.
I mean, you know, they're speaking my language here.
She has little soulstone ear cuffs on.
Okay.
Ambassador?
Oh, I'm flattered. You remember. Wonderful. Wonderful, darling. Just smashing.
To what do we owe the pleasure?
Oh, well, you see, I had this one on display, and then, well, that little shadow creature running about. Oh, you poor thing, you're still confused. Give you a religion check.
Oh.
So you're sitting around, and this creature has taken mastery of the area directly around him, and you feel like it's almost a dead zone. And you weren't born in the river like Katrin, so you weren't born seeing mana and being attuned to it and everything. Like, you had to come to it in a different way.
That whole area is like just totally anti-mag.
But you can still feel, but you are still attuned. And it's one of those things, Corey, where if you're used to seeing something your entire life, or once you started seeing it, then the lack of it is pretty shocking. It hadn't even occurred to you that there could be an area where mana does not flow at all. It can't extend very far out because you did feel your power moving. So it must be like close in to him.
I want to back up and then try to blend into the shadows so that I can really focus and absorb. Is what my intent was.
Okay.
Because I'm trying to figure out what's going on here, and I can't do a lot. So I'm trying to understand who's where Marcus is at.
Give me a stealth check.
Stealth.
Let's go, baby.
You say stealth as you disappear.
Bat. 23.
Okay. All right. So you almost vanish as far as conventional wisdom and conventional sight goes. Lot going on.
My eyes open.
A lot going on. So let me go around.
So I owe you a religion check.
You do.
And as part of my arcane eye, can I see that Mitra is holding a stone?
Yes.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
This one has like a slight reddish tinge instead of just.
But there are some
oily black
deductions I can make because of that. Okay, here's your religion check.
Get that really.
That is a total of 9. Yeah, total of 9.
Okay. You know not to fuck with this person, but.
So I'm going to
Not much
make
more
an
cloaking.
intuitive leap. I'm going to look at the Rajad and say, so, did you find yourself a new sponsor?
Darling, everyone needs someone in this world, now don't we?
Do I have the pleasure of standing in the presence of the god of twisted love?
Well, that certainly wouldn't be for me to say, now would it?
As I look towards the magnificent man.
He just raises his chin a bit, and then he looks, of all things, he looks west. Marcus, I'm going to give you one roll on a skill of your choice. Grip, make a history check.
What are those skills under?
You would like to insight something, if you'd like a history check, if you'd like some religion, but as you get there, give me one avenue that you focus. It's a potpourri of possibility, my friend.
Insight, history, or investigation.
That's pretty damn good.
Can I call on my goddess to increase my insight?
You have enough time on the boat to do so, yes.
I'll do that.
You do.
You got it.
15 on the die, 25.
Thanks.
All right, and you're focusing on the Harpesia
I don't believe it's real.
primarily.
Yeah, I just don't believe it's real.
Okay.
Or that it's masked as something else like the Rajad.
You see the talons possessively, and for some reason, Houseborn's sigil flashes in your mind. The griffin, rampant, and you. It's like a twisted parody of that, almost maybe deliberate on a 25. There is sentience behind its eyes, and
does it look like it's guarding that specific hut? Like whatever's inside?
now you feel a foreign presence brush upon your psyche. I don't care what the hell these other freaks say. This one's mine.
He ain't.
Oh,
He ain't.
but he already has been.
Yeah, that's a short-lived thing. I'm coming for him. I am coming for him. Just doof, doof, doof. Heavy steps right towards him.
Okay, and then finally you get close enough where you leap off, and with no grace, you just flop, and you are wading ashore now. And this literally the second that you hit, Captain Julius is like, out, 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 out.
Paddles!
As a precaution, some of the men have their bowstrongs, but they're not stupid enough to draw down on anybody on the shore. This is way over their pay grade.
Do I hear him coming on shore?
Yes.
I'm going to put a sound of multiple men coming on shore behind him as well. If I can.
Okay.
A bunch of shouts like, "We're coming!"
Does thaumaturgy have any a visual component to it?
This one specifically, I have to choose between visual or sound, and I'm basically making sounds of.
As a component.
In the casting.
Yeah.
In the casting of it.
No, it's only thematic.
Okay.
Nice. Yes, it is.
Okay.
I'm just curious about the wording.
Thaumaturgy.
Termatarja.
Okay. All right. So yeah,
Minor illusions, nonverbal. I mean, it's only
yeah,
verb.
it's only verbal.
Yep.
you're using thaumaturgy or minor illusions
Minor illusion to do this.
to do this. Okay.
Yeah.
And you're making it only audible. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough.
There's a bunch based on a bunch of like sounding like a bunch of men, noisy men coming.
If someone's right next to you, they might hear you casting, but you don't think anybody's even really paying attention to where you're at right now.
Well,
Okay.
it's just this.
Yeah. Is it? Sorry. It's just
fine.
thematic. It's
Thematic only.
So you got a 24.
24.
Okay.
Yay.
19 plus 5.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's my guy. He's still
Okay. So I'm factoring in a couple things. I know this is getting real wild real quick.
Hour and a half.
I'm factoring in that Marcus has...
Yeah, just somatic.
Somatic.
Material, but we're not using material.
No, we're not, because you're chosen. So you've managed to draw out whatever this bloated thing is that's posing as a monstrously large Harpesia. And that means, Grip, you're feeling and seeing a little bit more revealed probably than it would normally. So that's going on. Mitra's having a moment
My wonderful little orb.
with this lovely orb and
Another orb.
and
More orbs.
a teal's a tealing.
Great.
Damn it.
Hence the look west.
And so that's happening with the forest green-haired man to the north. And as you look out to the west, there is a different sort of presence. And you can feel / deduce / are granted that you have several different deities' attention once more. Except this is not in the past. This is very much in the present.
Makes sense.
And it is converging here and now. We'll see what rolls we get down the road. The last thing I'll say on that 24 Grip is that there is a reason they are converging here and now. Very much so. And it's not maybe any of the typical reasons. Like, you don't sense some great power here. But as he looks out to the west, you know that is where Lord Kiarsi is imprisoned.
Mm-hmm.
And then finally, deigning to perhaps answer you, this avatar looks back, and you cannot see into his eye. You cannot stare. You cannot bear to look into his eyes very long, because you're looking into a void, into a bottomless depth that will suck you dry.
And I am going to be
Not like
respectful.
Mac.
I'm going to give him the
His beggars, the beggar kings do. Okay, Titus.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, what's happening, guys?
Yeah.
You hear a, I need him. I still need him. As like consciousness is coming back. Oh, darling, this world is 9/10 wanting and 1/10 getting. I have needs too. And I have to say, for the last couple days, they've been met pretty fine. So, you're just going to have to find yourself an alternative patrician to offer up to that moldy motherfucker east of the Kogi. Now, aren't you? You know,
Mary's baby.
Equal exchange and all that rot. Oh my God. And you start to focus in, and you see Megara, the redhead, in a third state yet. She looks like a pauper. She looks like she has stripped herself of everything of value. And just your gut tells you, you're not the most intuitive person, but you've certainly blossomed in getting there, that she has given everything. I mean, like, you see that fanatic's fervor just burning in the depths of her eyes to get to this place. And now she's literally given everything. It's just because it's been a long time. I'll remind you, she had a crap ton of empowered items, of magic items.
Yeah.
She doesn't appear to have any of them right now. She's just wearing, not quite beggar's rags, but just, very, very simple peasant clothes. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. And she looks at you. Hey, big guy, it looks like it's wearing off again. I'm gonna have to trouble you. And a couple things, she called out to the avatar. A couple things happened simultaneously. Some of this I already rolled out. So, as she turns over and looks out in a bit of distress, the the Rajad sighs deeply. Domini, addressing the Beggar King. Domini, should I? And I'm gonna need another draught of the good stuff for this here lord. And she gets to about this here. I said, I need him. And she gets lifted off of her feet as this creature that Wahali has become skewers her, and you see her just spurting blood out of her neck. Some of it splashes on you. You are yourself again.
Okay, so I just want to run this by real quick. Can we get a
Rewind.
Should be clear as day, Donnie. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Okay. So I just broke out of it. I remember fishing with my son, going through a whirlpool, and then my sword coming down, and then also chanting with me as my son does that. As I come to, I see her standing before me, completely naked.
Well, in like a
beggar shift.
Yeah.
In a beggar shift that was begging for me to be placed back under whatever spell that was there. During that time, within her begging for that spell, Wahali said that he still needs me, and kebabs Magara. So she,
which is not easy.
Yeah.
She looks like she's quite dead.
And I'm myself again within just the area Pulix of where I was prior.
You were in Marcus's old hut.
Okay, and it's just me and Wahali.
In that moment.
And do I have Concord on me?
No.
Okay.
You were wearing actually nothing.
Okay. So I just see Wahali do that, and he just said he needs me.
You have a pounding headache right now. You also have a level of exhaustion.
Okay.
We're back. We're so back.
You're on the. I thought about 2, but
thanks, guys. Book 1. We're already back.
Yeah. I thought about 2 levels, but you can skip some meals and be okay. I'm gonna say your character's hardened. You know, even though by book, blah blah blah. I'll just say you made some con checks. You know.
Yeah.
And you're not further exhausted. And as you're sitting there, like for that round, just kind of pulling back into your body, you see some light. And when I say Wahali, understand, Donnie, this is a dirt encrusted ghast. This looks like he could be. He's not undead. Like you can see him breathing and sweating.
Yeah.
He could be fucking undead though.
Yeah.
And you see the mold and the dirt falling off of his face. And this used to be one of the most beautiful men in Germentum. He looks like a Vulturine travesty.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. Is I'm like, is that? Okay.
And as he's kebabbing her, he says, "Actually," and he puts his hand almost tenderly over her stomach. They might do. And he begins to. It looks like he begins to turn.
Turn and walk away
to the out of the door. This happening as these great talons are rending through the thatch. Some very well made thatch.
After all this time,
We were
very proud of that.
You were.
No longer has them well made.
And so you can see the weight of some great beast sitting on the threshold above.
Okay.
This is the one that Marcus has been eyeballing.
Familiar.
Okay.
Yeah.
And as he's going to turn, then I guess with my only effort or strength or whatever it is of him trying to leave with all this unanswered, that I'm going to run up to the frame where I see the crunching in that inn, and I'm going to grab it and pull it down on top of all of us.
The frame. Okay.
Yeah, so then basically to collapse the entire thing down and then just get everyone as confused as I am.
Okay.
I'm going to hit it with a guiding bolt as it goes down.
Okay. Well, you don't know what's something's happening in the hut.
Well, he'll see me doing a pull up on the.
So you see a completely naked Titus running into the frame of your house. You don't fit.
Oh, I thought it was inside of it.
You are, but this is a one-room hut.
Yeah. So I would just go. He'd basically just see me in like the door of that.
So you get into the door. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm closing myself within this.
So you. Yeah.
Yeah.
You get into the door. We'll see if you make it past Wahali. But understood your intent. You leap up. Was there anything else while that was going on? Was there anything else that you wanted to do? I know you're hidden right now.
Yeah, I'm going to speak.
So think about that.
Speak through prayer, gratitude, and I am channeling to. We need you, Goddess, Life and water, if you can come and assist in any way. And I'm trying to channel some aspect of his assistance into this area.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. So you're trying to bring Tolik's presence into this area. Okay.
And also answering to Wace's death poem at the same time.
Cool.
Very good.
Very cool.
And then Marcus, was there anything else that you wanted to do before? Because you don't know Titus is about to do that. Before Titus came in. Okay.
That actually is a good idea.
Now I know we'll lay this out next time, but like you are actually rather close to this forest-haired beggar king. Almost just want to start calling him what he is, but not everybody.
If I see Marcus coming up, I was like, Marcus, stay away from him!
Sure.
Sure.
Whatever do you mean? The Rajad says. The more, the merrier. Ah, Marcus.
Yes.
That's a teal!
Oh, shush! You just ruined everything.
Play.
Okay.
Yeah. Am I like
No, you-
mesmerized by this thing?
You can quit her now.
Okay, great.
He's
Wonderful.
in form.
And then I'll go. And then I will put it immediately in my pouch.
You started feeling the knife slipping into her repeatedly in the same place that the knife has slipped into you repeatedly. And that's what finally broke you out.
Ooh, yeah, cool. I'll put it in like one of my back pouches, but also.
You feel oddly calm, though.
Yeah,
His gifts from gods are always great.
yeah, and I'll just give it back into a position. You didn't answer my question.
Oh, but I did, my dear. I did. Okay, and Grip, what are you doing? I assume you're reading in action.
Yeah, change.
Do I see... Did Marcus
Not yet.
heed my words or do anything to acknowledge? Or
You're keeping a berth away from
You
the
see
beggar
me
king.
praying onto my ring, onto my holy symbol
Okay.
right now. That's what you see me doing. I don't move, but I don't move towards them.
Yeah. So now what? Domini?
Well, thank you. At least one of you is well-mannered.
I'm not from here.
I gathered. Now? Well, we get to see whose will is done here in the fabulous world of muscle and blood. And that, friends, is where we pause the tale.
I want to see.
Say it.
Please.
All right, do it. Do it. You've been such a good cleric. Do it.
Say the thing.
Say it. By my will, by my goddess's will, in this place where you first manifested yourself to me, where you first showed me the truth, I say here and now, you are not welcome!
Yeah! Catch up Whistling Willies on Mondays, guys. We're going to see you next Tuesday. I'm going to take the hit over from here.
Gee Willikers, fellas, we're all the way back. I believe I was sexually assaulted possibly in my sleep, but I'm not sure yet. I don't know. A lot of questions next week episode.
Faraway friends, we will delve deeper into this madhouse when we return. Just a quiet little visit, a nostalgic little side trip to Marcus's hometown of Pollux. Thank you so much
It just keeps happening there.
going with
Or flee.
Flee, my friend.
or flee.
Flee forbidden.
Second thing, don't remind me that you had a second thing because I need to say that top of next
Second thing.
Take care.
Second thing.
Say the thing.
Bye.
Second things.